Joo, hyvää päivää vaan kaikille. Lähdetään kokeilemaan tällaista lärryä. Vai mikähän olikaan nyt nimeltänsä?
What's a hot babe like that doing in a miserable, smelly, broken-down joint like this?
Hey, Bub, just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
Jaha.
The one with the bottomless gut is Michael Hirschman. He's been coming to Lefty's for years, bending the elbow and running up a classically huge bar tab. He just paid it back, which is partly the reason Lefty's is open tonight.
Yeah? What's up? I was just looking for women.
Well, you're looking in the wrong place. It's pretty much a sausage fest here. I mean, I'm pretty, but not that pretty.
I sure do.
No, you don't.
Ja, katsotaanpa.
He looks like someone from your distant past, but you just can't put your finger on him.
Good thing, too.
That's Jordan Lee. He's here frequently, and they say he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Okay.
Curiously, in Florida, Arizona, and Montana, just to watch him die is a valid legal defense against homicide.
Hey, loser. Want to go get into some
Hey! No.
That's a shame. I know some major going down tonight. It's gonna be awesome.
That sounds boss.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
The gentleman filling his face is Tom King, a regular at Lefty's and the kind of guy you love to have with you at the movies, so you don't have to talk to him for 2 hours.
Looking at me? Can't blame you, actually. I got that handsome, roguish look. It's a curse. But hey, you know what I mean, right?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you know lots of handsome guys in my
Huomenta
situation.
Riki ja tervetuloa.
Hey, getting into any trouble yet?
No, Mr.
Onko
I think I
Rebula?
try to avoid getting into trouble and try to have mostly just lovable misadventures.
Keep playing it safe, my friend. See where that gets you.
This international bon vivant, Francois de Quitte, is one of Lefty's big investors. And being from Europe, he's extremely cool.
Wow, you're cool.
I know, right? It's almost too cool how cool I am, n'est-ce pas?
Ooh, and you speak Klingon too.
Justi.
No, I don't think so.
Muutama loiventavan, eikö se siitä lähettäis?
Easygoing, laid-back demeanor. Can I have your life?
No, I have too much cool to fit into that little body.
No. Tehdään tässä. Minäpä tuon.
You take a seat on an available bar stool.
Hello?
What'll it be?
Ehkä ilman. Se voi tietää olla.
I'll have a glass of your fine well whiskey.
Siellä on joku muista kuin muutama kahvikippo alla.
That'll be $5, please.
You flip $5 onto the counter. You don't drink the whiskey, but instead decide to carry it with you wherever you go, precariously balanced in an open shot glass.
Okei, mitäs sitten muuta? Me lähdetään
Blah, 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 blah. Just think of the money he saved.
So, what was the setup to that punchline?
Joo. Tähän me emme tiedä, mutta mennäpä katso mitä tuo nainen
You
sanoo.
run your finger up and down her knee.
Excuse me. Did I tell you you could touch me?
Jep,
You said it with your eyes.
jep.
Next time, get confirmation from my mouth first. Okay, loser.
Ooh, so there'll be a next time?
Varmaan tulee. Kokeillaan nyt sen tissejä.
You lightly rest your hand on the hot babe.
Hot
Do that
babe.
again, and I'll
Oh,
snap
yeah.
your wrist like kindling and tie your scrotum around your neck.
You are so poetic.
Jep. Jos me vähän nuolasta.
You inhale her scent.
I'm sorry to just blurt this out, but you smell absolutely incredible. As if your inner light is so serene and pure that your aura has its own sweet and almost hypnotic aroma.
I had tapioca for lunch.
What?
You prod the big guy.
That there's muscle, kid. 295 pounds of solid muscle.
It felt kind of squishy to me.
That's called muscle control.
Aha.
What are you, looking for trouble?
I'm sorry. I wanted to see what would happen if I tried to do something with you.
You need to get a sense of personal space.
I can't afford personal space. I need all the human contact I can get.
Okay. Entä? Oho.
You've got a loose
Wrong
thread.
button.
Hey, hands off. I mean, I love it when anyone touches me. But not you.
Yes?
Ranttu.
Just hoping some of your cool would rub off on me.
Get in line.
Okei, entäs tämä viimeinen kaite?
You like the way that feels? Natural fibers. Women love natural fibers. Of course, it also helps to have exotic looks and the right facial hair. Now, I have exotic looks, and I have the right facial hair.
And a great opinion of yourself.
Big self-confidence. An old man in a boat told me that once.
Jep. Otapa nuo jalat, lähetän ton.
You are in a dimly lit hallway. The peeling wallpaper gives the roaches something to watch. Clutter fills the room, and a filthy drunk wearing filthy clothes sits on the filthy floor, leaning his filthy back against the filthy wall.
Niinpä niin. Oho.
It's a beer sign playing off the Bush Beer slogan, Bush Beer gives you great head, swallow after swallow.
No.
It's a girly lamp like you'd find in any swingin' bachelor's rumpus room. It's an old sign from a loading zone. You didn't know Lefty was into boxing. You didn't know.
Jaha.
It's a poster of supermodel B. Wankmeister. For her work entertaining the troops, she earned the slogan, the face that erected 1,000,000 pup tents.
Jap.
It's a poster of supermodel Sweet Cheeks Marie Bonds, a model with a thing for men in uniform.
Okay.
This is one of those gag rifle displays. When you clap or press the button, the gun starts wiggling like a fish and then shoots you in the chest.
Oot sä ihan varma?
Some say Lefty used to have a floating poker game in this back room.
Okei. Miten tästä nyt saatais mukaan?
The lamp is useless without its shade, or even with it.
Niin sä puuttuu polttimo vai? Okei.
You deftly pluck the rose from the vase and carry it with you.
Aha, kukka lähti mukaan. Tehdään se tämä sanoo.
He is a poor little lamb who has lost his way, and also his bladder control.
Mennään jutuutta.
Wanting to be humane to the drunk, you clap him firmly on the shoulder, stroke his head, pat his hand, and get up close to him.
So tell me, how are you doing?
Thanks for asking, buddy. I'd be just great if only my impetigo would clear up.
Joo. Jaha.
Once more, you get close, but not too close to the drunk.
Have you thought about going to a doctor?
Nah, you go to a doctor and they just want to make you better. Then you get sick again and you start this cycle of destruction. No thank you.
Ottaisiko se tommos?
That hit the spot. You know, you must be my only friend in the whole world. So, I'm gonna give you my only possession. All I got in the world.
No niin. Kännissä kukkikin. Aha, saatiin joku.
Besides, what's a guy like me need with a coaster? I mean, what am I, high society?
Tuski.
It's a rat with antlers. Lefty caught it up in the rafters.
Jaha.
It's a grouper. Its turn-ons include swimming at the beach, quiet times, and not being mounted on a plaque.
Mitä me saatiin? Aha. Mennäänpä käymään tuolla. Jaha. Mikäs se tää on? Vessa.
Lefty's restroom walls are filled with clever reading material, enough to keep you reading for a long, long time.
No meillä on aikaa lukia kaikki kirjoitukset.
Piles of magazines sit on the floor. Piles of magazines.
Okay.
These cartons of asbestos ceiling tiles were in a flood, so they're moldy and caked with dried sewage. You can't get closer to death in a box. These cartons of asbestos ceiling tiles were in a flood, so they're moldy and caked with dried sewage. You can't get closer to death in a box.
Okei. Mennään käymään pöntöllä.
You grab an ancient copy of Flutter, the magazine of nude skydiving, and settle in to sit and think. You feel a great relief. What's that aroma?
Tuski. Kauanko nää teet sitä?
Echo!
The sound bounces around in your head for a few seconds.
Awesome! Echo!
The sound.
Awesome!
Okei. Mennäänpä tähän hanaan. Sä oot
Carefully
tehnyt jo.
finishing your duties, you wipe and toss the newspaper behind the toilet for the next user. You've got two choices, hot water or cold water.
Oh, I hate making decisions.
Totta kai me lämmimällä tehdään. Aha, otti sormuksen siitä. Okei.
You turn on the hot tap. Immediately, steam starts to chug from the spigot. Technically, steam is invisible. This is water vapor, but nobody likes a narrating smartass. You notice some writing in the mirror.
Ken sent me. That could be important. I'll have to remember it.
You grab a scrap of toilet paper and, cleverly chewing one of your fingernails super quick, you scrawl the words Ken sent me in blood on the paper. You turn off the hot tap and the mist slowly clears.
Kaiken näköistä. Onko tässä muuta sitten semmoista? Pitäisikö tehdä jotain muuta?
These cartons of asbestos ceiling tiles were in a flood. You can't get closer to
Okay.
You pee into the toilet. Great. You hit the top, the seat, the tank, everything but the bowl.
Niinpä. Joo, lähdetäänkö me mihin sun? No, missä se?
Jeez. Did something die in there?
Varmaan. Mitäs tämä tekee sitten? Otatko sinäkin?
Here, have a shot of this.
What? And ruin my edge?
No ei sitten. Mennään tuolla eteenpäin. Jaha.
Hey, dork. You got toilet paper stuck to your shoe. Ha ha ha.
Ai jaa. Syytänkö mä siihen? Olisiko täällä mitään
You
lisää?
slip a buck into the jukebox and search for a suitably sleazy selection.
Taxi cab from hell. Bowler. No, okei. Yeah, that's Sweet Moon Honey. Okei. Voi. Mitäs tätä löytyy? Muuta.
This is the famous portrait Mona Little Lauda.
Oh.
It appears to be advertising something.
Joo.
This is a commemorative plaque. It's inscribed, "For the 69ers, the coolest and silliest kickbackers ever."
69ers? Kickbackers? Must be some sort of football reference.
Ei me jakseta.
I bet that horseshoe's up there for luck.
Yeah, but it ain't working. You're here.
Selvä.
This
Kiitos.
sleazy bar gives you the creeps. Fortunately, the creeps are all ignoring you. One of Lefty's conquests? Whoever decided that darts is the perfect game for drunks deserves a medal. Lefty inherited this cash register from his great-grandfather, Sam Lefty Andreas.
Selvä. Mitä se sanoo tosta ovesta?
You rap loudly on the Naugahyde door.
Yeah? What's the password?
Minä tiedä. Onko meillä jotain salasanaa?
Swordfish?
Damn fool, have some originality.
Oliko se tämä sitten? Okei, mistä nää otais? No! Tähän meni nyt. No nyt.
You read off the strange password you discovered in the jar.
Okay.
Ken sent me?
Come on in.
Come on in.
You recognize this setup from a number of art films you've viewed. The gentleman before you is basically working the front desk. His employee is upstairs, waiting to provide quick expert services to a discriminating clientele.
Yeah. Oho. Silmä katsomaan.
That's some impressive tale.
Jaha.
Well, someone's gotta say it. That's
Handsome.
one handsome moose ass.
If you only had a dime for every time you
Älä
said
nyt
that.
kattele joka perste.
These are all copies of the Kama Sutra, the third collegiate edition.
No sua pitää semmonen
Someone
ehastaa.
still has some unpacking. Someone still...
Okei, ei mistään.
You can't believe all the crap Lefty collects.
Jaha,
The
hampat.
old clattering teeth trick really breaks the ice at parties. Especially if you party with a lot of 6-year-olds. This old TV is in sad shape. The on-off and channel dials are missing. How can you even turn it on?
Jaa.
It's the head of a cock. What? What did I say?
Cock. What?
Whoever shaved this pussy didn't finish the job.
Jaha.
It's one of those tasteful calendars that the tool companies put out.
Mikäs
On a
pers
stand
täällä?
in the corner is the infamous butt bottle, introduced in 1972 by Lowbrow Beverage Company as packaging for their first flavored vodka. The less said about that vodka, the better.
Jaha.
There's a cabinet filled with a wide variety of sex toys, no doubt for the use of customers. The cabinet appears to be locked tight with a combination lock. I wonder what the artist was getting at.
Entäs sitten, miten me saadaan mukaan
You've
tätä?
already got it memorized.
Aha, selvä.
You gingerly poke around in the pile, looking for something useful. To your great relief, you find nothing.
Selvä.
You wind up the teeth. They immediately make a sad winding down.
Rip off.
Okei.
You're straight, Larry. You don't enjoy touching someone else's rooster.
Jaha.
Don't touch it. You don't know what it's been.
Saamme tuo...
Since nobody seems to be using it, you glom the remote.
Aha, se lähti.
It's just a junky old poster. Let it molder in peace.
Entäs mitä se tämä sanoo, tää paksukainen tänne?
That's would-be recording artist and full-time pimp, Prodigious P. He
Pimp?
seems to be
Uh-huh.
looking at the TV with frustration.
Jaha. Mennäpäs
What's
juttele.
happening, man?
Just hanging out.
What's upstairs?
Nothing you'll ever get to see.
Why? What is it?
It's a woman, little man, and she's too much for you.
Okei.
You're not getting by me. Just put it out of your head.
Well,
Mehän
that just
mennään
makes me want
ohi.
to go up there even more, right? Makes me want to figure out a way to get past you.
You're new at this, aren't you?
Saadaan me tuota
The
jotain.
cabinet is locked.
Justi. Olisiko meillä jotain tiirikkaa? Kaukos ei toiminut. Aha.
Bingo. You use the combination on the coaster to quietly unlock the cabinet. You dispose of the evidence by tossing the coaster behind the cabinet, where it's unlikely to be found for thousands of years.
I'll never forget that number. It's burned into my memory, I think. Wait, what was it? 4 something, right?
There's an impressive-looking vibrator or personal massager in the cabinet.
Jaha.
Yes. Score 1 battery-operated, sleek, slightly sticky personal massager.
Mitähän toi nyt niinku... Heruureka. Ei meku... Joo niin, mitenhän me nyt sitä saatais sitten... Miten saadaan se auki? No niin, sieltähän ne pötkähti patteritkin jotenkin. Miten nyt sitten Aha! Sitten me voitais ottaa tuo ja kokeilla
You aim the remote at the TV and push the power button.
Don't make me wistful. You wouldn't like me when I'm wistful.
You've managed to turn on the TV. You've caught Prodigious P's attention, but he doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs.
No.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
Hey, don't touch your knob. We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Another boring game show.
Tulee
Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors. They're actual litigants with a case pending in California Municipal Court.
Another boring, real-life white trash catfight show. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs.
No.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
And thank you for your support. You've been a brick through this whole thing.
Another boring commercial for wine coolers. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What you talking about, Willis?
Another boring sitcom. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
Please have your pet spayed, neutered, or both, just to be safe.
Another boring appeal to common decency. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs. You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
I love this razor so much, I bought the company. And this railroad. And 2 United States senators.
Another boring infomercial. Prodigious P doesn't seem interested enough in the program to leave his post by the stairs.
Jotain jännää pakko tulla. Oho.
You aim the remote at the TV and push the channel button.
What?
Yes.
Dodi. Näyttäkää kuva.
Huh?
All right. But this is
wrong.
For God's sakes, I am your accountant.
Then give it to me 32% harder.
What? No niin, joko se kiinnostaa?
It's a good thing that you did that, Larry. A very good thing. You sort of wished him into the porn field, didn't you? You carefully sneak the remote into Prodigious P's pocket, since you won't be needing it anymore.
Jaha. Nythän me liuetaan paikalta. Pieni.
With Prodigious P presently preoccupied, you're able to proceed. This must be the place.
Just so you know, if you're into Peking duck play, I need 24 hours advance notice.
Mikäs mummeli se tämä on sitten?
The woman on the bed looks joyless, overweight, sallow, and kinda mean. She's either a hooker or a nun. The walls are decorated in early catastrophe. The underwear isn't edible, but it still looks chewed on. Now that's enthusiasm. Or just nervous energy. Or vermin. The floor of the apartment is littered with remnants of food, sex, and other assorted vices.
Justis, mikäs toi?
The floor of the...
Okay.
The floor...
Joo.
Why, it's the Grand Tetons, of course. Holy
Ei.
cow.
No,
She's a
kyllä.
hot mess. Without the heart.
How old are you anyway?
23.
You stare
Okay.
deeply into the hooker's eyes and speak from the heart.
Let's get to know each other. I think it's important that we establish your rapport and really try to connect on an emotional level before we connect on a physical level. That should lead to greater satisfaction, don't you think?
Why are you still talking?
What do you say I take you away from all of this?
All of what?
You and I could run away together.
Just
Okay, forget running away together. You must meet a lot of interesting people.
I wouldn't know.
Jaha.
What do you say I take you away from all of this?
All of what?
You and I could run away together.
Elän sitä samaa.
I could take you on a trip around the world.
Sweetie, I do that 20 times a day.
Okay.
I'm sure I can make you happy.
You want to make me happy? Do your business and get out. I got fingernails that are overdue for a chewing.
Okay. I guess that's all I wanted to know. What a fascinating life you must lead.
Must I?
So, laying down on the job, eh?
Hey, in ballet and prostitution, they call this first position.
Just.
Okay, I feel more comfortable with you now. So, let's get to it.
Forgive me if I'm not as enthusiastic as you are.
Jaha.
Hey, I'm up here.
You address the hooker again. She seems impatient at having to use her mouth for speaking.
So, laying down on the job, eh?
Hey, and
So, I don't suppose the last customer left any time on his meter.
Sorry, hon. It don't work that way.
Justiinsa.
Do you do double coupons? Or competitors' coupons? Or anything with coupons?
No, too much paperwork. Come back next week when Katishu is here. I think she takes coupons.
Who?
Katishu. Katishu.
Gesundheit. Are you running any specials today?
You missed this week's circular, honey. It's Teacher Appreciation Week. Half off for all our brave school teachers. You a school teacher?
Not really. I sell software.
Great, another geek in the software industry. Hurry up, hon. After you and the...
Justiis.
You offer a money back?
I guarantee
Kyllä.
once. If you want to be completely satisfied again, we can talk about a bulk discount.
Jaha.
Do you do double?
No.
Ei väärä.
Come back.
Gesundheit.
Kyllä, kyllä.
Are you running any special?
You missed
it.
Not really.
Great.
Mistä tästä nyt
Let's
pääsee?
talk
Do we have...
Let's get to know each other.
Why are you...
Joo. Jaha.
I guess that's all.
Must I?
I still want to get to know you better. You
Must
Jaha. Just joo.
You must meet a lot of...
I wouldn't...
Kyllä.
So, if you do this for a living all day, do you actually enjoy sex?
Yeah. It's great. It's terrific. You're the best I've ever had, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now, can we get this show on the road?
What do you say I take you away from all of this?
All of what?
You and I... Okay. You must meet a lot of
I wouldn't...
Just joo.
I guess that's all I want to...
Must I?
I still want to get to know you better.
Jaa, just joo.
What do you say I take you away from all of
All of
Ei
what?
me
You
oteta
and I-
mitään.
Okay.
Mistä tästä pääsee jonnekin?
Yeah, it's not.
Okei.
I guess that's all I wanted to know. What a fascinating life you must lead.
Must I?
So, I don't suppose the last customer left any time on his meter.
Sorry, hun. It don't work that way.
Niinkö?
Are you running any specials today?
You'll miss this week's circular, honey.
Not really.
Great.
Okay.
You offer a money-back guarantee?
I guarantee complete satisfaction once.
Kyllä.
Let's talk about something.
Do we have to?
Kyllä.
So, I don't suppose the last customer left.
Sorry.
Just. Tästä
You
pääsis
offer a money back.
pois.
I get it once if you want.
Joo.
Are you running any?
You'll miss this week.
Not really.
No.
Great.
Back.
Do you do?
No. Come back.
Who?
Katish.
Gesundheit. Let's talk.
Must I?
I guess that's.
Must I?
So, laying.
Hey, and Bal.
So,
Sorry.
are you running?
You'll miss this.
Not really.
Great.
You offer.
I get once if you want.
Let's talk.
Do we have?
I still want to get to know you better.
Must I?
I guess.
Must I?
No just.
So,
Hey, and
Tää on mielenkiintoista.
so,
hey,
let's get to know each other.
why are you?
So, if you do this for a.
Yeah, it's good now.
What do you say?
All of what?
You and I. Okay.
No ei me semmosia tehdä.
You must.
I
kyllä.
wouldn't.
I guess that's.
Must I?
I still want to get to know you.
Must I?
I guess. So,
Hey, and
so,
sorry.
are you?
You missed it.
Not really.
Great.
Are you
Just.
running? Not really.
Great.
Otetaan samoin.
Do you do double coupon?
No.
Joo.
Come back.
Who? Gesundheit. Let's talk about.
Do we have?
Pääsi tästä jotenkin pois vielä. Niin. Oho. Nyt se lähti tuo koko peli käveen. Jonnekin. Ottaahan tässä nyt sitten.
So.
Hey,
Okay.
forgive me if I'm not as enthusiastic.
This bed knows how to keep silent,
No
which is a
way.
good thing for all the politicians, televangelists, and celebrities.
Nyt, jes, kiitos. Jopa oli. Mikä
A
toi?
box of Hershey's French Kisses sits on the table.
Justiis.
You start to pick up the candy.
What are you doing with that?
I'm sorry. Did you want it?
Sure, I wanted it. That's my candy.
Are you sure? It might help me find true love.
Well, I am a sucker for true love. Sure, what the heck. Take it.
Yes.
Take it and go find yourself some true love.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov.
Mä lähdetään kyllä tonne.
You open the window and climb out onto the fire escape.
Tietenkin niin. Jaa, mitäs tätä nyt näkyy?
How's anyone supposed to find this place with such a small, dim sign? There are some sort of pills in the window of that rear apartment.
Ooh. Maybe something to make me more virile or studly? Maybe something that'll help me stay up all night long. You know, so I don't have to make the usual splint out of rubber bands and popsicle sticks.
There's only one way to find out. Get those pills.
Miten me saadaan ne sieltä? Mikä 69?
This is either your typical industrial dumpster or a repurposed photomat.
Okay.
They're on the other side of that closed window. You'll have to find a way to get down to them.
Okay.
You yank on the fire escape for a moment. Such simple pleasures.
Jaa, ei se tipu tuolta ihan. No, What the?
Hey, you might have a new career in dumpster diving.
Hey, look at this.
You pop up with one perfectly good hammer with just a little bit of mystery goo on the handle.
Jaha. Mitäs nämä on?
Here in Lost Wages, all the garbage cans are green, but back at home, all the garbage cans are black.
Man, it's great to get a change of scenery.
Onko niissä mitään?
You rummage around in the dumpster, but you don't see anything valuable aside from some cocktail shrimp that might still be edible.
What?
That's good shrimp.
You poke through the garbage cans looking for anything that could help you get the girls.
Look, it's a can of the same breath spray I use, and it's full. Why would anyone throw out a full container of breath spray? Doesn't make sense.
You throw out your existing half-empty can and replace it with the full one from the garbage. 'Cause hey, free breath spray. You search the garbage again. First you find a can of breath spray, which you decide not to take since any filthy slob could have put it in his mouth.
Whoa! It's a wallet! And it looks the same as mine. Only newer.
You transfer everything from your old wallet to the one you just found. 'Cause hey, free wallet. You poke through the garbage cans looking for anything that'll help you find true love, or a reasonable facsimile thereof.
Nothing in here but an old wallet and a can of breath spray. But my fingers smell like garbage, so there's that.
This is where the sidewalk ends. Do we have to pay Shel Silverstein a royalty for that? This is where the sidewalk ends.
Joo. Lähdemme siis kävelylle. Jaha, mitäs nämä on? Tähtiä.
You look at the walk of shame stars set into the sidewalk.
Nafis Walster. Ow! I bruised my uvula.
Okay.
You look at the walk of shame stars set into the sidewalk.
David Ramirez. Thank God, a name I can pronounce without hurting myself.
You look at the walk of shame stars set into the sidewalk.
Skylar Kaufman. Skylar. That's an interesting name. I bet it's gonna be real popular someday.
You shudder involuntarily. You look at the walk of shame stars set into the sidewalk.
Jeff Schreiner. I wonder if he wears a fez.
That's great, Larry. That's probably the first time he's heard that joke today.
Selvä.
Somebody's offering a reward for the return of a lost Bernese mountain lion. And a local band called Rosella and the Iceman is opening for the Captain and Tennille next week.
Selvä.
Somebody's offering a reward for the return of a lost Bernese mountain lion. And a local band called Rosella and the Iceman is opening for the Captain and Tennille next week.
Aha, selvä. Käydäänpä vielä tuolla sisällä. Katsotaan, saanko pestetään käjet. What?
You must be tired. You've been running through my mind all day.
I know, but you keep following me anyway.
Totta kai. Pystyykö tää peseen käsiä ees?
You start to wash your hands in the cold water. Then you realize that there's no soap. Then you realize that there are no paper towels. So you wash your hands as well as you can and wipe them on the back of your shirt, under your jacket where the wet spots won't show.
Justiis. Voi. No, lähdetään kattelemaan muuta. Olisiko täällä mitään semmoista? Niin, pääsisikö tonne mikä keep-outtiin? Mitä sinä pärisit siinä? Ei näköjään. Eikö
This door is permanently nailed shut. You'll just have to wait for a sequel to find out what's behind it.
Aha.
An old table stands on its side in the back of the room. It's wedged in too tightly. Besides, you don't really need a table.
Okei, selvä. Laukku. Jaa. Jaa, kortit eikä tässä. Niin, mitä meillä on 13 tonnia rahaa. No kai me sillä yksi baarireisu käydä. Oho. Lähetään jonnekin. Tarvittaisiko me mitään juomista mukaan? En mä tiedä. Lähetäänkö? Mitäs me täällä sitten löydettäis? Kiisumilli.
The street continues on in both directions, but you don't see any amusing destinations within walking distance. You peer inside the storm drain. There's nothing inside it worth fishing out. It's a taxi call box.
Okay.
Taxi!
Hey Mac, where you headed?
Missä me ollaan? Me ollaan vissiin tuossa. Mihin me pitäis mennä nyt? Tuolla on 6 vähän. Laitapa nyt se menis. Käydä näissä lähimmässä eikä. No okei.
The damage is $18, buddy.
Justiin.
It's old number 6845. Some say she's haunted.
Okei.
It's old number 68.
Joo. Miten me saadaan nyt? Mitä me maksaa tuo?
Thanks, kid.
Aha. Mikäs tämä heppu on?
Apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here. Only $1.
Miten ne voi olla tuoreita kuin tuo? No.
You know, most guys look kind of shapeless and dumpy in a barrel, but this guy really carries it off.
Apple? Just $1.
I'll call you. Hey, mister! I presume it's mister. I can't see under your barrel.
The name's Tim. Tim Tibbetts. And you are?
Larry? Larry Laffer?
What's your question, Larry?
Well, I see you're wearing a barrel, and I figure this can only mean one thing. You're going to go over Niagara Falls.
Interesting.
Furthermore, since Lost Wages is near the West Coast and Niagara Falls is near the East Coast, and you're already in the barrel, you must be super wealthy. They'll never let you on a commercial airliner dressed that way.
Your mind works in strange and mysterious ways, Larry. Actually, I'm broke. That's why I'm dressed this way.
Miksi nää oot broke, Rikki?
Wanna buy an apple?
Let me think about it. It would be kind of cool to buy an apple from a really rich guy.
No oisit nyt ostanut.
Hey, Tim!
Larry!
How's the apple business?
Not good. I'll be sleeping in my pants tonight.
You eccentric rich guys. You crack me up!
Pitäisikö meidän ostaa se yksi omena varulta? No en kyllä tiedä mihin sitä tarvitaan, mutta...
Here's $1. I'll take an apple.
Thank you, sir. Here you go.
Jep. Kiitos. No niin, otapa se silmä käteen ja katellaan taas.
You look at the walk of shame stars set into the sidewalk.
Greg Wilson. I wonder what that extra G is for. Gas? Gravity? Grams? General audiences? Oh, wait!
I don't know.
I know.
Sinä tiedät. Hyvä. Okay.
You read the name off the walk of shame star.
Richard E. Cleary Jr. There's a guy who really knows how to impress his friends with the amazing things he's bought. Now, if he could only figure out how to buy some friends.
You look at the name on the walk of shame star.
Darren Takaki. Hey, I've been accused of being Takaki for my own good.
With the thought that so many celebrities have stood where you're standing now, you get a little chill running up and down your spine.
It makes me feel like My mediocrity is almost touching their mediocrity.
Okay.
That's Nama, the demon goddess of prostitution. Or possibly the sculptor's ex-wife.
Jaha. Hei, mikäs
A
tämä on?
man in a trench coat stands quietly nearby.
Hey, pal. Come on over here a second.
Mikähän itsestään paljastajia toi on sitten?
Papers, cans, and even the occasional syringe give the curb a warm, welcoming feel.
Mm-hmm.
You peer inside the storm drain. There's nothing inside it worth fishing out.
Mikä se
It's
tämä
a
on?
small chapel with a tasteful little sign.
Olisiko täällä mitään?
Somehow, a beautiful jasmine plant is managing to survive the dry climate.
Okei. Käydäänpä
What you
juttelemaan.
doing?
Just hanging out.
You gonna stand there all night?
Yeah, I'll stick it out as long as I can.
That can't be easy.
It's not as hard as it looks.
What you doing?
Just hanging out.
You
gonna stand there all night?
Yeah, I'll stick it out as long as I can.
You finger the
Justiisa.
Ain't that nice? Hey, don't make 'em like that no more. This coat was handed down from my dad, who got it from his dad, who got it from his dad. It's got like 4 generations of my family's hands all over it.
And 4 generations of God knows what else.
Niinpä.
The
Semmosta.
chapel is cool and placid inside. The lilting classical music and softly flickering candles give the room an air of serene, peaceful redundancy. In fact, it absolutely stinks of tranquility in here.
Jaha.
Those new PFLs, penile fluorescent lights, get very bright and generate a lot of heat, but they burn out quickly.
Jaha.
It's arrangement number 47 from the catalog of silk floral arrangements that are guaranteed to burn the house down. It's a durable quality lectern from Stern Lecterns. Remember, when you want to deliver a lecture at a lectern, make it a Stern lecture.
Saadaanko me tätä mitään pöllästyä mukaan?
You'll get flecks of Adobe stucco all over yourself.
Okay.
You're not making any speeches today.
Selvä.
Don't tug at it. You'll just set fire to everything. The pews are cordoned off with decorative ribbons. This is to prevent anyone from actually using the pews, which might then require that they be cleaned or otherwise tended to.
Niinkö? Ja, onko tällä muuten mitään sitten muuta?
A holy glow emanates from the beautiful stained acrylic windows.
No, ei me kyllä pelata pelikonetta, kun ei oo hirveästi monia. No, katsellaan myöhemmin samaa paikkaa, jos sattuu tänne jotain muuta tulemaan.
You don't need any of that litter. At least not now.
Mitäs täällä
You
tapahtuu?
stealthily snitch a large, fragrant jasmine blossom.
Okay.
You have to go into the alley to paw through the dumpsters, but don't bother. They're full of worthless send and stock certificates and shredded marriage licenses. Ask yourself, do I really want to wander into that alley to try that?
Ei.
It's heavy, even for a casino. Must be the vault. It's heavy.
Joo. Kyllä. Päästäänkö me edes tohon kävelemään? No ei me nyt katella sinua sinne takin sisään. Jaha. Sersal. Mikä kallaus.
These gorgeous, exotic West Polynesian dong catchers are thriving in the desert heat. That's Nama, the demon goddess of prostitution. Or possibly... You look at the walk of shame star set into the sidewalk.
Tim Seaholm. Hey, that's a Swedish name. I think it means he who sits alone at parties.
You look at the name on the walk of shame star.
Gary Gann. Huh, what kind of crazy parent purposely gives his kid an alliterative name?
You read the name off the walk of shame star.
Chris Chino Sahara Yim. Chino Sahara? What the hell is that about?
I don't know.
I already love this guy. In fact, I love anybody with enough disposable income to buy one of these stars. Why, somebody that wealthy could buy me a new Vespa if they wanted, without even thinking about it.
That was super subtle, Larry.
Niinkö?
You look down at the Walk of Shame star and read the name.
It just says int. What the hell is int?
We don't know, but he paid for his Walk of Shame star, so the Lost Wages Chamber of Commerce gave it to him.
How do you know it's a him?
Look out there. You see any women with the rotten taste to play this game?
No.
With the thought that so many celebrities have stood where you're standing now, you get a little chill running up and down your spine.
It makes me feel like my mediocrity is almost touching their mediocrity.
Yeah.
Carefully studying the dim outline of a now missing star on the Walk of Shame, you realize, like you, it leaves a faint impression. It's nice and solid and doesn't wobble as much as those sidewalks in California.
Mitäs täällä tapahtuu? Jaahas, täällä on porukkaa.
It's one of the casino's infamous blackjack terminals, where we guarantee the odds are you'll have a great time.
Niinkö?
That's one of those newfangled electronic slot machines, also called a no-armed bandit.
Okay.
Wow! As the kids say these days, hubba hubba and hubba boom!
Larry, wipe your chin. You're drooling again.
Justis.
Oh my god! I
think I'm alive. Okay.
Ah! He's obviously a tourist. Look how he's dressed. So schlumpy and out of place. I wonder what bingo parlor she wandered out of.
Larry, that could be you in 20 years. Or much, much sooner.
Oh man, that hair is so 70s.
This is unusual composition for fine art, but the artist evidently understood that the purpose behind the painting is to distract the casino's male players.
Niinkö?
Or maybe he just likes boobies.
Ehkä.
By cutting off the top of the model's face and bringing focus to her chest, the artist is making the statement that people are unnaturally fixated on secondary sex characteristics to the exclusion of more expressive and humanizing features. Or maybe he just likes boobies. That's a portrait of Jason Z. Caesar, founder of Caesar's Phallus. They say he was a really big dick.
Just.
That's a portrait of Jason Z. They say he was a really big...
Okay.
Hey baby, are you from the Caribbean?
No, why?
'Cause you're making me crazy.
Oh, that's cute. How you made a pun using the name of a country. Let me see if I can do that. Your attempt to pick me up is rail pathetic. It makes me think you don't have a Bahrain in your head.
That's, pretty good.
Now leave me alone, turkey.
Niinpä.
Hey baby, are you from the
No,
taas sama.
oh, that's cute. Let me see if your attempt...
That's, pretty good.
Now leave me alone,
Okay.
turkey.
Okei. Kokeillaanpa sit. Tämmöstä.
Hey, keep your icons off of me, creep.
No, sorry.
Before she knows what you're doing, you sneak in a quick lick.
Do that again and I'll snap your tongue like a twig.
My tongue doesn't snap.
It does after I pull it out of your face and keep it in the freezer overnight.
You're twisted. I like that.
You like anything that breathes.
You're perceptive. I like that too.
No okei. Siinäpä seuraavana.
So, hiya, baby. I hope you own a black cat, because I'd like to get familiar with you.
Wow! I've never heard that one before. That is really cool.
Thank you. Then let's blow this pop stand and take this party downside.
I can't. The Lost Wages basketball team is coming over later, and I promised I'd do them first. Maybe some other time. You're cute in a really Patsy Weber kind of way.
Oh! You mean Anson Williams?
Who's that?
The guy who plays Patsy Weber?
What do you mean, plays?
You really can pick 'em, can't you, Larry?
No.
So, hiya, baby. I hope you own a black cat, because I'd like to get familiar with you.
Wow! I've never heard that one before. That is really cool.
Thank you. Then let's blow this pop stand and take this party downside.
I can't. The Lost Wages basketball team is coming over later, and I promised I'd do them first. Maybe some other time. You're cute.
Okay.
Oh, who's that?
The guy who plays...
What do you mean?
You really?
Your skin is as soft as silk.
Oh, gee, thanks. I rub it with cream of some young guy every night.
I don't know what that is.
Me either, really. This guy I used to date gives it to me in unlabeled jars. He really seems to love it when I smear it all over and rub it in. I don't get it.
I think I do. Your skin... I don't know.
Me either.
I think I...
Kokeilemme sitäkin vähän.
You lean in close and sniff.
Cut it out. Guy.
Any luck on that machine?
Yes. All bad. If I wasn't on the casino's board of directors, I probably wouldn't even bother playing.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. How are the slots treating you today?
Get bent, loser.
Excuse me. Did I say something to offend you?
Cram it.
Am I disturbing your rhythm or something?
Yes. And your breath smells like a sea urchin died in your mouth, and you tried to cover up the rotten stink with lemon pledge.
You're fun. You don't look like you're having much fun. I know. I should go back to my regular job. What's your regular job? I sell software. I'm just in lost wages to try to find true love. Tell me about it. I just did. So, like, are you some sort of counterculture type? Rebelling against injustice by symbolically giving the man the finger with your freakish hairstyle?
Nah, I just like pissing off my mom.
Niinpä niin. Pääsekö tuonne? What?
Now that's a fancy elevator. It looks sleek and brand new.
Aha. Mitäs täällä löytyy sitten?
Those West Polynesian dong catchers almost seem to beckon to you. Resist, Larry.
Buffett, cool. I guess Jimmy Buffett is playing.
Foxy. Hyvää päivää ja tervetuloa.
Cabaret.
It's some sort of laminated piece of paper.
Only important things get laminated.
Ainoastaan tunti sitten. Ei ollut muutakaan tekemistä, mä pistin tän pyöriin. Missä mä nyt taas olin? No, tuletko kerkiä? Don't worry.
You take the piece of paper.
Aha, mitä siinä muuten oli? The membership card. No, okei. Onkos nyt muuta? Kato Peketsuki. Päivää ja tervetuloa. Aamujumpat. Mä menin sekaisin, mutta...
Mr. Wiggles is the only teenage sperm whale currently living in Lost Wages. And don't think he doesn't know it. He's been acting like a self-entitled jerk for months.
No, mä menen tässä omalla vauhdilla eteenpäin.
A bikini-clad diver is playing with Mr. Wiggles, occasionally grabbing his dorsal fin and going for a ride. You find yourself greatly envying the whale, a feeling wholly unfamiliar to you.
Okei, mihinpä me tästä pitäisi sitten niinku... rynnistää? Käydäänkö me buffetissa vaikka ekaan? I don't know. Meikö ne sinne?
Welcome to Chef Jeff's American Tavern Bar and Grill with the all-night buffet. TV chef Jeff Hillary's first Lost Wages restaurant features many of the signature dishes from his popular program. Kapwing, more onion powder. But oh no, somebody has spilled 12 globs of food that aren't from the buffet. Can you find all the poorly hidden globs of extra food?
I don't know. Mut katsotaan, mitä tässä nyt pitäisi tehdä sitten ensimmäisenä. No, otetaanpa tuo silmä käteen.
Whatever this is, it didn't come from any of the bins. These ingredients don't seem to want to have anything to do with each other. This must be from far, far away. Look at what the cat dragged in.
Yeah?
This looks suspicious. Can you get some of this to go? Far, far away? Whatever this is, it should be hidden in the car air conditioning duct of someone you don't like.
Just.
What's this doing here?
Niistä
This ain't from around here, is it? This doesn't look like anything else for miles around it.
Okay.
It's some sort of pungent mystery goo.
Mystery goo?
This doesn't match the food around it.
Yeah.
These lightly sautéed ragweed sprouts in a light lemon and histamine dressing will bring tears to your eyes and nose. This is just a virulent bin of last week's house-made mac and hollandaise, separating and clumping and curdling as we speak. It's a recipe stolen from Wolfgang Schmuck, oven-roasted ginger with Mary Ann. As there are a lot of gamblers here from the Mid-East, it's not unusual to see a warming tray of awful falafel waffle a la Allah. Nobody knows what's really under that deep-fried batter, but if you ask them in the kitchen, they'll say, "You mean the anchovy nuts?" and burst into uncontrollable laughter.
Just.
It's a squeeze bottle with ketchup and water in a 3:7 ratio. This squeeze bottle is designed to hold just enough mustard to make a loud farting sound whenever it's squeezed. This draws disgusted stares and discourages repeat use. It's one of those hot sauce bottles with a catchy name that dares you to use it. It's just a bin of factory-dried and flaked jicama that was reconstituted, extruded, puzzled over, and finally chucked in a saucepan with some leftover fish broth.
Just.
It's an example of fusion cuisine, miso-sari. It's a bin of hearty, stick-to-your-teeth, steel-cut goat meal. This tray of Newman e Alfredo has been sitting here for 50 years. What, you're worried?
Yep.
The buffet features that popular appetizer from the 60s, liver in a blanket. It's the restaurant's special experiment of the day, chef's regrets. It's a bin of quinoa. Just quinoa.
Ugh, no, anything but that.
Yep.
The heating and cooling units in this buffet keep everything at the perfect bacteria-growing temperature of about 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's got that milky, opaque look of semi-liquid scallops, only with a yellowish skin on it.
No niin, mitä me nyt tässä voitais sitten kokeilla?
Congratulations! You found a sample of Chicago-style food. A 5-inch thick blob of underbaked pizza crust with bratwurst oil dribbled all over it.
Yes?
Congratulations! You found a sample of American Chinese food. Mugu nafse. Congratulations! You found a sample of good old American Midwest cuisine. Molten urinal cake. Congratulations! You found a sample of cozy Maine cuisine. Old chum. Congratulations! You found a sample of Northeastern cuisine. New England clam chunder.
Just.
Congratulations! You found a sample of American Southern cooking. Roadkill in a dishwasher. Congratulations! You found a sample of the politically correct vegan's delight, locally discarded kimchi.
Kaikkiko se vettää nämä
You
sitten
found
niinku...
a sample of Nolan's fare, fried green lunch meat.
Kärpäsiä mukaan.
Congratulations! You found a sample of Nouvelle cuisine, deconstructed glop. Congratulations! You found a sample of great traditional French food, crème brûlée.
Just.
Congratulations! You found a sample of lutefisk. Congratulations! You found a sample of modernist cuisine, toast-filled ravioli on buttermilk froth. Congratulations! You win the leisure suit.
Aha, sorry. Se lähti vähän liian aikaisesti.
Come back some other day when you have a buffalo cold.
Okei. Me saatiin joku pullo ilmeisesti.
The diver holds her nose and points to your mouth. Wow, Larry, your bad breath is even penetrating the aquarium walls.
Se voi olla. Katsotaanpa mikä sitä tuli, kun painuu liian äkkiä. Teistä niin. No, okei. Hei, meillä on jotain... Mitä nämä on? Jotain kukkia kenties. Just. Joo. Mikä se seuraava? Päästämme tonne sitten. Mikäs tämä on? Tää on joku teatteri, kun mikä tää on esitys?
How festive! Somebody's going to have a party.
Oho. Mitäs nämä on?
Miraculously, every candle in the place is lit at the same time. It figures it would happen when nobody else is here. There's a tank of helium, presumably for the balloons.
Onko täällä mitään muuta?
How festive! Somebody's going to...
Okei, joo.
Why can't I have a curtain like that?
En tiedä. Saamme mitään mukaan, mut...
You can tell by the gauge of the latex that these are cheap, easily breakable balloons. It's not worth stealing an undependable balloon, even if you needed one, which you don't. You won't need that, and we want you to note that this is very possibly the only adventure game you've ever played in which you do not need to light a match, a cigarette lighter, a candle, a torch, a fuse, a fireplace, a campfire, a steam engine, or a monk.
Okei. Saanko edes toi?
You score the tank of helium.
No niin. Jes. Täällä ei mitään muuta ollut vai?
You stupidly touch the footlight. You feel the warm, heavy softness of the curtain, one of the very symbols of theatricality.
I just got a surge of excitement.
That was static.
Just. No, mennään hutsin kuukka.
The diver holds her nose and points to your mouth. Wow, Larry, your bad breath is even penetrating the aquarium walls.
Auttaako toi? No. Se tuli sitten. Olisiko...
Smoking is...
Onko täällä mitään muuta sitten?
You stick your arm in the ashtray to look for useful stuff. You find nothing in there except used tissues, globs of sticky, partially gelled liquid, and smoldering cigarette butts.
Siis ei löytänyt mitään muuta, okei.
You step into the elevator and look at the fine selection of floors.
Eli me ollaan nyt ykköseen. Mennään tonne. Sitten. Oho. Mitäs täällä on? Täällä on vähän niinku... Nami.
This was painted by Colin Merlot, a really lousy cubist.
Just.
This was painted by famed artist Heather Hutchinson during her "You're just jealous 'cause I've got these" phase.
Yes.
This was painted by famed artist Dakin Moriarty, late in his second obsessed with butts phase.
Mitähän mä painelen täällä nyt?
This was painted by well-known Sicilian artist Joseph Parisi. It's entitled, "I just saw this outside my office window."
Damn. Okay.
There's a hotel phone on the wall.
Yep.
Private. I like where this is going.
This service phone only reaches numbers inside the hotel, and there's nobody here that you need to call.
Okay.
There's no answer and the door is locked.
Höh. Onko täällä mitään muuta? Eli ei oo. Aha. Mennään seuraavaan kerrokseen. No. Miten mä pääsen? No. Elää pyöri ympyrä. Miten mä pääsen? No, tämähän nyt meni. No niin, justis väärä. Väärä systeemi. No niin, sori. Rahoin.
It's a typical hotel room door. It's
Onko
a typical hotel room.
Okei. No, mehän me lähdetään kokeilemaan, pääseekö mihinkään.
Come back in an hour.
An hour? He'll be done in 3 minutes.
No.
Don't get it. I'm so close.
Uh-huh.
That better be the cameraman. I got places to be.
Keep your voice down, Sarah. Nobody will know we're here.
Aha. Semmonen kierros. 4. Mikä? Tietoi.
It must be the honeymoon suite.
Okei. Olisiko täällä muuta semmoista tutkittavaa? Vitsi, mennään suoraan oville.
Quick, flush it, flush it. Here, take this too.
Aha, siellä oli jotain. Löydettävän.
Oops, Richard, I'm so sorry. I dropped the gerbil.
Get it out, get it out.
Just.
They're here.
Uh-huh.
There's no answer, Larry. Apparently the honeymoon suite is vacant right now.
Yeah. No, next floor. Next floor. Näin mä oon ihan kaikki samannäköisiä.
Oh God, Ed! Get in the closet. It's my husband.
Just.
Oh God, Ed! Get in the closet. It's my wife.
Just. Joo, joo.
Come back later. Look, I've been waiting for an hour and that thing's not getting any harder.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I just dropped the handcuff key somewhere.
Aha, just. Joku ylemmäs. Niinkö täällä... No kun niitä ovea. Evejee.
I feel so safe doing it with a real life detective.
Jaha.
If you're dropping off the basket and the straps, just leave them outside. Thank you.
Jaha.
I'm gonna make you scream over and over. First by taking you like you've never been taken before.
Aha. Yeah.
It's not a good time. Oh, please, darling. I can't put them both in my mouth at once.
Jop. Mennäänpä seuraava. Knock knock.
Ignore it, Allison. Just tell me more about that one time at the band camp.
Entäs jos koputtaa toisen kerran putkeen?
Ignore it, Allison. Just tell me...
Joo, sama. Samat perinnät tulee 20 kertaa.
Hey Scott, the girls are here.
Aha. Ja kukka ei tuu silti aukaisee ovi.
Oh, Howard! Oh, Harry!
Oh, Harry.
Aha. Kun on kimppahivat.
No. Don't get out, you magnificent stallion. So,
No joo, bye bye.
Whoa, fancy schmancy. This must be the entrance for the high roller suites. And who's that behind the counter? Does she come here often? Can she date hotel residents? What if they're only pretending to stay here?
Jaa.
This sharp, imposing, dramatic plant is some sort of mother-in-law's tongue. And we didn't even have to make that up.
Jaha.
This sharp
Joo, sama. Joo. Jop.
This is an original Anthony Velez from his Seduction series. It's called Trying to Get That Last Little Bit. You're supposed to use your imagination about what she's licking.
Niinpä.
Unfortunately, the model spoiled the mystique by revealing that she was just trying to make her mole wet and glossy.
Just.
This painting is an original Lisa Asmi from her Pleasure and Pain series. The title is Toe Caught Under Refrigerator. This was painted by that immortal artist, Jeffrey Burns, who's painted some of the most famous buttocks in Hollywood. This is either Farrah Fawcett or Ryan O'Neal. They're both pretty. Nothing says security like a desk with a neon sign.
Yep.
A security guard with an amazing pair of guns is stationed by the desk. It's a little red button.
That's odd. Why is there a statue of Donald Trump here?
Niinpä.
You cleverly make eye contact with Faith before talking to her.
Aha. Oho.
Look out, those things are loaded. Look out, those things are loaded.
Ai kummatkin. Okay.
Grabbing an armed guard? Larry, you're just dying to be slammed to the floor, straddled, pinned, and roughed up, aren't you?
Kinda.
Though you're tempted to touch her hair, she seems like she's very much into personal space. At least while she's on duty. Whoa, faceplay is a 5th or 6th date kind of thing. Whoa, faceplay.
Okay.
Stern but soft, wary yet inviting. A classic beauty in the usually wouldn't give you the time of day mold.
Just.
What caliber are those?
Highest caliber. Thanks for asking.
Oi.
Her gaze is sultry and hypnotic. It could pick you up by the nads, whirl you around the room, and throw you out the door.
Justiin. Voidaanko me vähän nuolasta?
Her scent evokes an atmosphere of sexy danger. It reminds you of those sweaty, overheated nights at Lookout Point in the back seat of your father's car, trying to convince someone to come on in and make it a twosome. Judging by your body's reaction, her face must reek of dopamine. Judging by your body's reaction.
Okay.
Hey, baby. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Good evening, sir.
Hubba. Look at the guns on this cop.
Charmin.
Baby, I'd like to make your day.
Well, there's a fresh new approach.
You know, I think the brave men and women who keep our country safe deserve more than we can ever repay.
I guard the penthouses for a couple of filthy rich people who don't even have enemies. It's not quite the same thing.
I know! It's horrible! I mean, it's great! It's very important. Which is it? I'm not sure what you were getting at.
You're funny, Larry. I just wish this job didn't take so much out of me. It leaves me with so little energy and desire. You know what I mean?
Yes! I mean, as a professional, I've seen a lot of that.
Aha. Mitä me nyt kokeilta sitten?
Hubba, hubba, hubba! Looks
charming,
baby.
Joo, me kokeiltiin sitten sitä.
It must be very boring up here all by yourself.
It is, actually. And it's surprising how tiring it is to stand up here and do nothing all day.
How you must long for male companionship.
What are you, a psychologist? You're very good.
Well, I'm not board certified. Yeah, that's it. I'm not board certified.
Wow, good save, Larry.
Yes. Jaha.
So, sweetheart, what's your sign?
Libra. But I'm really on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio. And that's okay because Jupiter is in Sagittarius in my 5th house. So I tend to be less judgmental than you think. Like if my rising sign was Leo or something. Now, the moon is in Gemini in my 2nd house, so I...
Mommy, make it stop.
am not getting along very well with my parents, who are both Taurus. Am I boring you? You look a little glazed.
No. I'm just in awe of the depths of your astrological know-how.
Thank you. You're a wonderful listener.
Thanks. All I really had to do was stand here. So, you got a name or something?
Faith.
Faith? What a gorgeous name.
Thank you. I've always tried to live up to it.
Is that a good sign, or isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Faith, baby, when do you get off?
Usually when I'm with someone romantic.
Sorry.
Say, Faith, I'm only in town for this one night. How about we get together when you get off duty?
You're sweet, Larry, but I don't think I could ever be unfaithful to my boyfriend.
Larry, it seems this one's going to require outside assistance.
Yes.
Don't just sit here all night doing nothing, baby. Why don't you come with me?
Maybe. But right now, I'm working.
You're a man of the world, Larry. Perhaps some sort of medical stimulant would help.
I'll be back, baby. Don't go anywhere without me.
I'm on duty all night. See you later.
Okei, lähdetäänpä eteenpäin. Mut mihin meidän pitää nyt sit mennä? No okei. Joku siis tuo...
That's a no-no.
I'm a guest.
I haven't been notified of any guests.
That's me. I'm one of those unannounced guests.
Should I call up and find out?
No, that's okay. I was just putting my hand on stuff.
You don't have authorization to go in there.
I believe I do.
I believe you don't.
Well, I believe I do.
Well, I believe you don't.
Well, I respect your belief system, but you have to respect mine as well.
I'm not paid to respect your belief system. I'm paid to respect the belief system of the current owner of that penthouse. And so far, that owner has not authorized you to enter, sweetie.
She called me sweetie. I think I'm in love.
No, mutta päästään me rahalla sinne.
You don't owe any money right now.
Aha. Selvä.
Hands off. I can't allow you to touch my weapons.
Aha, selvä. Selvä. Mihin me mentäis nyt sitten?
Jeez, it's good to be back on solid ground.
Jep. Tehdäänpä nyt sillä, että lähdetään käymään vähän muuallakin. Tseppailemassa. Jaa, tämä omenan myyjä taas.
Apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
Niin. Mikä toi?
Congratulations, Larry. You finally found a woman who will never press charges.
Stop staring. Haven't you ever seen a man who's gambled away his worthless used clothes, but is somehow wearing a fashionable lightweight oaken barrel worth at least a couple $100?
Mutta eikö meillä vielä ole meillä? Onhan meillä vielä.
Those may look like ordinary, filthy, rat-infested garbage cans to you, Larry, but to an adventure game player, each one is a potential inventory-enriching paradise.
Jep. Mutta otetaanpa nyt semmonen ja...
Taxi!
Noin. No niin, hyppi kyyti.
Hey bud, where we going?
Niin, mulla on nyt... Tossa... No, mennään tonne. Always. Okei.
Meter says 23 bucks. Pay up. Thanks, kid.
Jaha. Mitäs täällä näkyy? Kisumirrihän se sieltä.
This sidewalk needs repairs badly, and with the city's budget, it's sure to be done that way. You look at the Walk of Shame star set into the sidewalk.
Martin Van Zwienen? Hey, wait a minute. Van Zwienen? Isn't that Dutch for resulting from an unholy experiment?
I
You
don't know.
look at the Walk of Shame star set into the sidewalk.
Serena Nelson. Serena Nelson? I had the worst crush on a Serena Nelson in school. She used to eat paste, and she'd eat bugs if you dared her. I remember thinking, Serena is the most wickedly awesome woman in this whole adult ed class.
Okay.
You read the name off the Walk of Shame star.
Britton Matthews. Britton. I don't know who you are, but I'm betting there's a good reason they've stuck you behind this light pole, where you're hard to see.
Selvä.
You look at the Walk of Shame star set into the sidewalk.
Aaron Odin Jensen. What an awesome name! It evokes such ancient strength and majesty. You know, like Abe Vigoda or Beelzebub.
You look at the Walk of Shame star set into the sidewalk.
Jeroen Dekkers. Wait a minute. That's another Dutch name, isn't it? What the hell? I hope I'm not in one of those rough Dutch neighborhoods.
It's a fire plug.
You said plug.
This art gallery has been closed ever since they displayed that naked Charlie Manson urinating on Mohammed painting.
Yeah. Was that controversial or something?
It's a lovely evening, partly cloudy with highs in the mid-70s. And there were a lot of highs in the mid-70s.
Okei. Meillä ei oo tuolle mettäsillekään. No, katsotaanpa mitä tämä sanoo. Mikä tää on?
You pick up the
Puhelin.
phone, and to your delight, you get a dial tone. This thing must be set to free play.
Ilmeisesti. Siis kokeilen tonne.
Thank you for calling the 555-1234 Hot to Trot chat line. Now, swinging singles like you can chat one-on-one with other swinging singles, also like you. There's nothing hotter than guys who spend their Saturday nights at home, paying $2.99 a minute to make awkward small talk with invisible strangers, most of whom are other guys. You're also invited to call our psychic legal hotline. Press 2 now to get real legal advice from a psychic. Or press 3 now to get psychic readings from a real lawyer. Or press 4 now to connect with our Tractor Trailer Trekking Institute. Find out how you can earn fast money driving big rigs for 48 hours straight on nothing but coffee and Slim Jims.
All lines are down for maintenance. Please try again later.
Thank you. Okei, eiköhän siinä ollut. Lähdetään jonnekin. Tänne tulee uudestaan.
Just in case you missed it, this place is called the Come and Go. You can't do much with the hole in the building other than walk in or out of it.
Welcome to the Come and Go. Please keep your
Mikä
hands where I
tämä
can
on?
see them. Never in my life do I hope to smell anything again as vile as your present exhalations.
Okei.
He's a clerk at a convenience store, and he has the scars to prove it. It's Cano Chum, the meat and vegetable paste with 1,001 uses. Extruded at high... The shell...
Oho, sorry.
It's Cano Chum, the meat and vegetable paste with 1,001 uses. Extruded at high speed for extra flavor. The shelves below are stocked with a variety of other canned household staples, such as crushed and heartbroken tomatoes, emasculated milk, and heavy syrup with peach bitlets.
Yes.
Holy cow! They have Boxo stuff! It's stuffing mix and breakfast cereal all in one.
The commercial says it's part of a balanced illness.
Mitä me sitten?
Besides an assortment of dairy products and snacks, the refrigerator case has many brand name sodas, including Pepsi Minus, Boffs, and Sierra Mist.
Okei. Tää nuo on tossa.
There are all kinds of salty...
Ai, sä otti jääkaapiin jonkun.
This area has a coffee pot, cups, stirrers, and other paraphernalia of the caffeine junkie.
Okay.
Hey! Nice rack. And the bosoms on the magazine models are nice too.
Buble.
Look at the great articles in this issue of Biggins. Here's one about how to break into the windows of apartment buildings. Here's another about how to make your own perfume. This could be a valuable issue. Look, it's your favorite brand of breath spray, along with other exciting trial-sized hygiene products.
Okay.
Here's a tip. You can always tell a fine wine by the picture on the box. If it shows wet grapes, it's the good stuff.
This display is filled with beef jerky, beef logs, beef nuggets, beef chips, beef butt plugs, beef magic markers, and beef-flavored 2-hour energy drink.
Okay. They say someday there'll be 3-hour energy drinks. Or even 4.
Okay.
Fast food prices are posted here. None of what's listed interests you right now. Although you might come back someday and try the all-you-can-survive poutine bowl.
Oho. Jaha. Mitäs tuolla on?
They have all the most popular cigarette brands here, like Unlucky Stroke, Pallbearer, and Lab Rat's favorite.
Yes. Mitä nämä kameroilla?
12 security cameras? This place must be really safe.
12? We had 14 yesterday.
Okei. Mitä mä oon nyt tässä missannut vielä sitten?
The ground animal tubes sweat profusely as they spin in their graves.
Mitä nämä
The
on?
rack contains a selection of popular candies, such as Wertner's highly questionable lentil toffee, Crunch and Scream dental chew, Carnage Patch Kids, and Lick-O-Maid inappropriately named dipping candy.
Oho. No, otapa tuo käsi ja minäpä kattoo näitä pelikoneita. Pystyn näillä tekemään. Mikä tää on? Aha.
You can't do anything with this machine. It seems to be stuck in permanent demo mode.
Demo mode. Pystymme muuta pelaamaan sitten. Ei meillä on kuin 13 tonnia. Okei. Emme pelata siis. Mikä tämä on?
Haven't you heard the warnings? Turning on an empty microwave can cause radioactive meltdowns.
Se oli semmonen.
I am not for sale, but thank you for browsing. We are open 24 hours for all your unsavory needs.
Pystytään nyt ostaa sitten mitään.
These cans are all expired, just like the guy who invented the stuff and used to eat 3 cans a day. It's always very sad when someone so young dies from sudden unnamed gastric collapse.
Okay.
Hardy Steen wine. I don't like it as much as Napa Valley Outhouse, but it is ebullient and syrupy.
You quickly rummage through the boxes looking for useful toy prizes inside, but you come up empty-handed. That usually takes you at least 1 hand. These candies are all past their best buy dates, which is pretty misleading given that crap doesn't really get worse over time. Yes, you could eat that hot dog, or you could just throw it in the toilet and save yourself 45 minutes. You take the Biggins, the most interesting magazine of the bunch.
Tämä pistää kaikki tonne takin sisään.
I can't drink soda. The bubbles go right to the top of my cranium. I mean, literally. I have a defect. I can't. My doctor says too much caffeine stimulates my libido.
Okay. Oh.
Everything here is sealed to prevent tampering by losers like Larry, and by viewers like you.
Okay.
Unlike most vices, Larry, this is not one to which you aspire.
Okay.
We have no public bathrooms. If you absolutely must, please go in the alley, like everyone else.
Miten me saamme maksettua mitään?
Thank you. Now please leave. There is no loitering.
Olisiko me tarvittu, siis tämä ei voinut ostaa muuta vai? Mikä toi on? Parkuu. Ding 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 ding.
Come and go. His mouthwash is cheap. Look into it. The criminals in town fondly refer to it as the smash and grab.
Jaha, mennään juttele.
Do you need any help?
Well, yeah. My name's Roddy Kontiki.
You don't need help. That's a great name.
Anyway, I'm in a 12-step program. I try never to be more than 12 steps from a liquor store. Like that? I made that up. Anyway, nobody'll sell me anything anymore, if you know what I mean. So if you happen to come across any semi-fine fermented beverages, I'd reward any generosity you'd care to show.
Okay. I'll remember that, Mr. Kontiki.
You will? Huh. I didn't give you enough credit.
Ahaa. Olisiko meillä sitten mitään tälle annettavaa? Eikö ku... Ottaisiko se tommos? No niin, justis.
Oh, look. Harvey Steen wine. You shouldn't have. Thanks for thinking of me.
You're more than welcome.
Syrupy. And reminiscent of a Manischewitz Cream Red Concord. I think I'll share this with my friend Chris. Maybe you know the guy. Kinda this tall, about this wide, brownish hair.
I don't think I know him.
Used to be a cabin boy. Lives next to the toilet in Lefty's.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, here's a thank you from me to you.
Mikäs se oli?
One of my prized possessions that I don't want. A genuine French army knife.
Aha.
Wow, thanks.
I wouldn't count on it in a fight, if you know what I mean. Thanks again.
Tommonen. Joo. Hei, mikä...
The building seems to throb and pulse with turgid, pounding excitement.
Jaa. Tehdäänpä tuommoinen välisovetus.
The buildings...
Joo, ei väärä. Otapa tuo jalat alle käydään kattoo, saadaan me mitä tuolta. Onko täällä mitään?
Your breath is like sewage. Just saying.
Mitähän tämä sitten niinku meinaa?
The building seems to throb and pulse with turgid, pounding excitement.
Now that's taste. Now that's taste.
Okay.
I could be that big and muscle-bound if I wanted to. I just don't want to, is all. I could be that big.
Joo.
This club looks like a really swinging place. How's about letting me in?
Show me your pass.
I'm not sure I have one.
Nobody gets in without a pass. Those are the rules. Move along. Don't make me tell you again. Thank you for leaving.
The bouncer takes the pass and scrutinizes it as closely as his overhanging brow will let him.
You're Rabbi Cornsweek?
Of course.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Shalom.
Okay. Let's go.
Right this way.
Noin. Ikästi.
The music in here is loud enough to kill the herpes. The crowd in back is an impenetrable mass of throbbing humanity, but the vibe up front is casual and inviting.
Oh my god! Your brother's so grody!
Hubba.
Is it just you, or is there a guy in that cage trying to escape?
Sepä.
She melts in your mouth, not in your glands. This young lady looks absolutely delicious. This guy is the definition of living la vida loca. He's got the sexiest babes, the greatest booze, the hottest fashions, everything.
Hey dude, your narrator's got taste.
Okay.
She's yummy looking. This sweet young thing certainly seems to be enjoying herself. Yes, Larry, she's stunning, but stop gaping at her and close your mouth. What, were you born in a barnasium?
I'm Larry. What's your name, honey?
Cadbury. Pardon me. Your hand accidentally strayed into my personal space.
I just love your accent. Makes everything sound so clinical. What an amazing aroma! It's savory and exotic, and it's making my mouth water. What do you call it?
I call it accidentally falling asleep in a tanning booth.
Hiya, baby. I'm Larry, and you're stunning.
I'm Mary Jane. Thank you, Larry. You're quite a sight as well.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
I'm Adam. And these are my ladies. Taffy, Ruth, Mary Jane, Cadbury, Porcelana, and hey, we're Porcelana and Figurine.
They went to the bathroom.
Hi, I'm Larry.
I'm Ruth. You can call me Baby.
Okay, baby.
Hi, I'm Taffy.
You certainly are. I could chew on you for hours. May I have this dance?
Yes, of course. In fact, you may have it all to yourself.
Fresh?
Yes, I'm fresh. Why shouldn't I be? I'm wrapped in plastic.
I'm sorry. Did your hand slip?
No, I felt exactly what I wanted to feel.
Okay.
Hey, hands off.
I'm sorry. Did your hand...
No, I...
Hey, hands off.
Okei, mitäs sitten nämä putelit on?
Holy moly! There's enough champagne here to drown your roommate accidentally and pin it on this other guy who's leaving town anyway. Holy moly!
Joo.
You resist the disco floor's hypnotic call. Come, dance on me. Make a fool of yourself for our entertainment pleasure.
Onko noin tyhjiä sitten vaan?
Hey, leave those alone. I'm returning the empties for the deposit.
Okei. Mikäs tämä viimeinen lady täällä on? Oho! Ups, se Daisy.
Her slightly parted baby doll lips, her innocent but knowing expression, her perfect cheekbone structure. They're okay if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, baby.
Pardon me for saying, but you have a lovely figure.
I saw you looking at my breasts. That's okay. It's only natural. Besides, I'm proud of them. I'll stack them up against anybody else's.
Oh man, fun!
Play your cards right, Larry, and maybe you'll be able to do that. You long to stroke her cheek with the back of your hand, but she doesn't seem inclined toward physical contact, at least so far.
Hiya, baby. What say you and I get it on?
Phew, Larry, you've really got your A game tonight.
Get lost, creep.
Hey, sweetheart. What's your sign?
Octagonal. As in, stop.
I like that. You're fast.
No, I'm not fast, but I'm worth every minute of the wait.
Ooh, Larry.
I'd really like to get to know you better, Fawn. Just what kind of girl are you?
I'm just a girl who can't say no.
All right, Larry, this is what you've been waiting for.
Tonight's presents.
Oops.
How about we get out there on the dance floor, fool around a little? And we could dance some, too.
I'm not sure, Larry. You see, I like a particular kind of man. And I don't know if you're the particular kind of man who ends up getting a particular kind of woman like me.
I'm not sure I follow you.
Ooh, she's resisting gently. It's a come on. Keep going, Larry. If anybody can screw this up, you can.
Varma.
Okay, baby. I'll be back soon. With presents.
Yes.
Hey, Toots. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Say, Larry, is that a Pez dispenser in your pocket? Or are you just lonely?
They're not mutually exclusive. So, what's your name, beautiful?
Fawn.
Somehow you knew that.
Bye-bye, baby. I'll call you. I think I'm always supposed to say that.
Sä tiloitte lahjoja sille vai?
Ordinarily, I'd be interested in something like that. But we haven't even really been properly introduced yet.
Sorry, my...
Hey, sweetheart. What's your sign?
Octagonal. As in, stop.
I like that. You're fast.
No, I'm not fast, but I'm worth every minute of the wait.
Ooh, Larry.
Jaha.
I'd really like to get to know you better, Fawn. Just what kind of girl are you?
I'm just a girl who can't.
All right, Larry.
How about we get out there on the dance floor, fool around a little? And we could dance some, too.
I'm not sure, Larry. You see, I like a particular kind of man. And I don't know if you're the particular kind of man who ends up getting a particular kind of woman like me.
I'm not sure I follow you.
Ooh, she's resisting gently. It's a come on. Keep going, Larry. If anybody can screw this up, you can.
Okay, baby. I'll be back soon. With presents.
Ordinarily, I'd be...
Tuossa oli tommosia sitten.
Ordinarily.
Ahaa, mitähän tää meni tästä päin honkia.
Bye bye, baby. I'll call you. I think I'm always... I'd really like to get to know you better, Fawn.
I'm just a girl who can't...
All right, Larry.
Too nice.
Oops.
What if I take you away from here, Fawn, to someplace quiet? We could go to my place.
Assuming you had a place.
That sounds fun. Just as long as you're not cheap. I prefer men with means.
Means? What kind of means?
I like what any woman likes, Larry. I like flowers, I like sweets, I like jewelry. Can you get me those things, Larry? Can you get me everything I need to feel luxurious and free and totally ready to give you everything you've always dreamed of?
Everything?
And more. You see, I'll do anything for the right man, Larry. Anything. Are you the right man, Larry? Are you going to be the right man for me tonight?
Oh my.
She certainly has you standing at attention. Could Fawn be the one, Larry? Your one-way ticket to fulfillment?
Joo.
Okay, baby. I'll be back soon. With presents.
Oh, Larry, I just love roses.
Okei. Entä sitten?
Oh, Larry, I just love candy.
Okei.
Oh, Larry, I just love diamonds.
Daddy!
Oh, Larry, I just love your presents. Dance with me, you adorable fool.
Jaha. Sinne lähti.
And the crowd goes wild.
No aika villiä joo. Wild wild.
Larry, that was incredible. I've never done that with a man before. It was so exhilarating. Are you as turned on as I am?
Always.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I hope.
Then my answer is yes. Oh, God, yes! Yes, Larry, I will.
You will what?
Why, marry you, of course. After all, I could never be with a man who wasn't my husband. Only if we were together in the eyes of the entire world could I really give myself to you completely, utterly. Heart, soul, and body. I'll also need $200 to reserve the honeymoon suite at Caesar's Palace. I'll wait for you here. Once you've got the money, we'll rush over to the wedding ready. And at long last, we can be husband and wife.
Holy cow, Larry. It looks like your dreams are about to come true.
Jep. Mutta mistä me saadaan se raha?
You give Fawn your wallet.
All right, $200. Thank you, my sweet. I'm going to the casino right now to reserve the honeymoon suite at Caesar's. Then I'll meet you at the wedding ready next to the casino. Don't be late, my love.
Niinpä.
Fawn hands you back your wallet, $200 lighter, and rushes off. Congratulations, Larry. You're one step closer to connubial bliss.
Niinpä. Lähdetäänkö perään saman tien?
Enjoy your evening, sir or madam.
He's overcome with sorrow at your departure. He's not saying it in words so much, but you can really tell from his expression.
Joo.
Taxi!
What the hell have you been eating? Rotten corpse with 40 cloves of garlic? Okay, guy, where'll it be?
Jaa. Niin mulla on tuolla ja... Mennäpä kattoo, oliko se tuolla se möttönä.
That'll be $16, please. Thanks, kid.
Apples, just so you know.
No, ei me jää kuuntelemaan tommosia.
Please call your dentist and tell him he's not doing enough. Ah.
Joo. Mennäpä tonne. Mä näenpä tänne ja... Oliko se mones kerros? 42.
There's no answer, Larry. Apparently the honeymoon suite is vacant right now.
Aha, se ei vielä tullut siis tänne. Okei. Mihin sitä pitäisi sitten kruisailla?
If you tried to, which would be fun for us, but not so much for you.
Mhm. Oho. Joo. Mhm. Oho.
She's gorgeous, and she sings like a filthy angel. What more could any man want? You will never get her, Larry. She's totally in love with her agent slash bodyguard slash chauffeur.
Well, that kind of thing always has a happy ending.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jeff Schitzfeld, and you are a small but mighty crowd
You
tonight.
think to
That's the way
yourself,
we like 'em
now
here.
there's a guy
hey, there
who
are some
probably gets
good-looking women
all
in
the girls
casino
he
tonight,
wants.
aren't there?
Of course,
They
you
went up
think
to
that
this
about
really hot lady
everybody,
at the bar. I
including
said,
those
"Your place
kids
or
in the
mine?"
eunuch
She looks me up
choir.
and down and says, "I'll step
He
on
looks
the
like
mine."
he's on something,
Thank
and he
you.
probably is.
Of course,
But
the
whatever
other
it
night, I
is,
had
it's
this
not the
gorgeous
high
woman
of
pounding on
laughter
my
and
door for
applause.
10 minutes straight. Finally, I had to let her out. Will all guests with venereal disease please leave the room? Goodbye, sir.
Was he talking to me?
As I...
Onko täällä mitään sitten?
Welcome back to Chef Jeff's American Tavern Bar and Grill with the world's smallest sneeze guard. You've already found the only exciting item there is to find here, but feel free to browse. And count yourself lucky that you're not hungry. It's a bit...
Joo.
You can't take...
Mihin se häipyisi yksi neitokainen sitten? Vai pitikö meillä olla joku avain jostain sitten tonne?
There's no answer, Larry. Apparently the...
Mistähän... Joo, mennään käymään jossain muualla. Jos tätä päästään enää minnekään semmosesta. Sellaiseen mihinkään paikkaan.
A sense of foreboding washes over your heart when your eyes slowly examine this dark alley. It seems to be just outside every public area in Lost Wages. Larry, didn't your mother ever warn you
Se sai
about going into
turpiinsa.
dark alleys?
Mitä nyt sitten?
He's alive! Alive!
Varmaan joo. Joo, kyllä. Että sellaista.
Taxi!
Mihin sen pitäisi sitten niinku...
Hey, how come you're always alone when you get in my cab?
Just drive.
Niinpä. Mennäpä käymään tuolla ekaa paikassa vaan. Okei.
Lucky 21, pal. Fork it over. Thanks, kid.
Nyt mun rahat.
Don't leave it in the middle of the road where any taxi, and apparently only a taxi, might run over it. You hold it out to the cat. She looks at it coolly and then goes back to thinking about her next meal.
No.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
The cat ignores you, choosing to go about licking itself, looking cynical and being alert for food.
Aw,
Okay.
it thinks it's people from LA.
Se ei oo muuttunut. Lähetäpä mulle. Jack hailee.
You rap loudly on the Nagahide door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You read off the strange password you discovered in the John.
Ken sent me?
Come on in.
Come on in. Okay. Niin tää vielä kattelee, että täällä näitä. Joo.
You can't reach it from up here. They're on the other side of that closed window. You'll have to find a way to get down to them.
No.
You can't take lefties. Trying your luck again, Larry?
Yeah.
But this time you come up empty-handed.
Niinpä. Mutta jos tuo vasara ja...
Absolutely nothing you have goes on or in or over or under or through this fence.
Aha. No.
It would take a...
No. No.
You would be advised.
Joo,
you can't take...
Up. Katti tulee edelleen. Tästä tuo pitäisi olla se lamppu jostain. Olisiko täällä mitään tullut semmoista? Ei vissi. Olisiko tuossa... Ei joku...
People should stay as far away from these boxes as possible, which is a shame because it's a tiny room and people have to use it all the time.
Mikähän tässä nyt on taas hoksaamatta?
You try to pull up the rug. Not only doesn't it...
Joo. No. Tuonne ei pääse vissiin vieläkään, ei. Aha. Tuossa oli tuo mummeli kyllä, mutta ei se. Nyt ei tuu ketään. Nää.
Taxi!
Lähdetään taksilla taas roisailee jonnekin.
You again? Oh, Sal and Dispatch must be playing a nasty trick on me.
Kyllä. Ai nuihin vaan pääsee. Okei, issies. Mikä se?
The damage is $18, buddy.
Kaipa...
Thanks, kid.
On rahaa vielä.
Apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
Niinpä.
What are you, hoarding apples? One to a customer.
Okay.
You don't owe any money right now.
Joo. Ei me tommosia kyllä varmaan annettais.
Fawn is standing at the railing at the end of the room. Next to her is a man dressed like some sort of clergyman.
Nyt tuli...
Larry, we're all ready for you. We do have one little thing to take care of, though. It's $100 for the marriage certificate, the ceremony, and the decorations.
The decorations are extra? If you're too cheap to spring for them, I'll just take them down.
Larry, no decorations?
No, leave them up. I'll take care of it.
Of course you will, Larry. After all, how often does a man who isn't Larry King get married?
Kyllä. Otahan nyt. Meidän pitää ottaa eka... Tommonen. Noin. Ja sitten... Tommonen.
Hot dog! Now we're ready to knock this thing out.
Finally.
You all settle into basic position. A hush falls over the players at home.
Barely beloved. Sorry, let me restart that. Merely beloved.
Jim?
Sorry, sweetie. You know how I get. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman.
Blah, blah, blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. Do you, Lance Lassiter, take this woman?
It's Larry? Larry Laffer?
I thought you said...
Just go.
Do you, Larry Laffer, take this woman? Blah, blah. Sickness and hell forsaken and the rest?
I do.
Do you, Fawn Forschwanger?
Forschwanger?
Take this man to be your blah, 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 honor and comfort and bail?
Right. I mean, I do.
You've got the ring.
I have to have another ring?
No. I've already got the ring. Keep this thing moving.
Then by the power invested in me, Jimmy Ted hereby declares you done and done. Congratulations. Pleasure doing business with you. I'm headed down to the wine cellar. It's inventory time again. Employees only. I'm sure y'all understand.
Fawn throws her arms around you and almost kisses you.
Oh, Larry. Isn't it romantic?
What's she talking about? Did something romantic happen here by mistake?
I'll meet you at the honeymoon suite, Larry. Ready to give you my all, my everything, my very soul. Don't keep me waiting. I can't wait to take advantage of you.
She's not done with that yet? Well, congratulations, Larry. You're a married man. Time to get over to the honeymoon suite and hang a sign on the door. Gone consummating.
Apples for sale. Get your fresh apples here, only $1.
Is that you, Larry? Larry.
It sure is, baby.
Come on in. I'm ready for you.
You walk into the honeymoon suite. Your blushing bride is waiting for you.
Hello, Larry. You're here at last. Forgive me if I'm a little shy. I've never been with a man who meant so very, very much to me.
Excellent.
Not now, Larry. I need music.
Okay.
You tweak the radio dial. There's nothing but static on this station. You tweak the radio. It's too heavy and There's a box of tissues on the... This 1965 Cat McMullen sculpture is entitled, I Told You I Didn't...
Joo, kyllä.
Larry, we're married now. No more talk. No more dancing. It's time for you and me to consummate. I just need some music or something. You know? Let's make the mood even more perfect.
Technically, that's not possible.
Shut up. I mean, don't be that way, oopsie poopsie.
Tuota ei saanut siis päälle vaan.
You tweak the radio dial. There's nothing but static on this station.
Jeez, why can't they make a radio that gets stations at all these little numbers?
That will only make its reception worse.
Uh-huh. No. Ah.
That will only make its reception worse. Fawn shakes her head at you. She must not want that right now.
Not now, Larry.
Okay.
You run your finger. Oh, how nice.
Käypä soittamassa. Mistä me nyt löydettiin se puheen? Oliko se täällä ees?
This service phone only reaches numbers inside the hotel, and there's nobody here that you need to call.
No niin, mitenkö mä vois soittaa?
You pick up the phone and then realize that you don't need to speak to the front desk, the hotel staff, or any of the guests. Hey, where is that front desk anyway?
Niin. Sepä. Sepä se. Täällä on tämä.
Hands off. I can't allow you to touch my weapons. You may not go in unless the owner says you can.
Oh, but I'm very...
Joo.
You carefully make eye contact with Faith before talking to her.
I'll be back, baby.
I'm on duty.
Joo. Käy samaa keskustelua moneen kertaan. No, tästä käymäisessä kaupassa kattelee jotain musiikkia.
If you tried to pull it, which would be fun for...
Joo. Aina väärä.
Three bullseye. Oh, thank God, a human being. Come, join us. How you doing tonight?
Okay.
All right, I didn't want your whole life story. Thank you.
Wow, there's a show going.
Larry, keep your voice down.
Wow, there's a show going.
Where was I? The drunk says, that's fine. I see you've got a door. Hey, he's on the clock. No breaking into discussion groups. Right, Chaz? That's all he ever says to me. Which reminds me, can you imagine how it's going to be someday when everybody has their own phone they can carry around with them and talk on 24/7? Is that going to be hell on wheels or what? Listening to everyone's private conversations? Phones ringing all over the place all the time? If that ever happens, just kill me, all right? Can I continue now? Thank you. The drunk says, that's fine. No, wait, I'm getting there. Now I lost my train of thought. The drunk says, that's fine. I see you've got a dartboard here. I'm just here to play a little darts. So he picks up the darts and 1, 2, 3 makes 3 bullseyes in a row. He says, I got 3 in a row. What do I win? And the bartender looks around for something to give him. And under the bar, in a shoebox, he's got a turtle that he found that he was going to give his son that night. And he thinks, oh, what the hell? And he gives the turtle in the box to the drunk, who staggers out happy. A few months later, the drunk staggers in again, picks up 3 darts, and makes 3 bullseyes again. He says, I got 3 in a row again. What do I win this time? The bartender only vaguely remembers the whole thing and says, I don't know, what did I give you last time? And the drunk says, last time you gave me a roast beef on a hard roll. Ew, don't laugh at that. There was this guy who got drunk so much he lost his job at the butcher shop for putting his organ in the deli slicer. They said, what did you do that for? He said, hey, she came on to me. Hey, screw you, that was funny. That's got to do it for me for now. I'll be back. Thank you, Chaz Rockamundo on the drums, everybody. We've got Tracy Von Felcher coming right up. Wait, I'm getting to the punchline. As I was saying...
I don't know who wrote the music and lyrics for this song, but whoever they are, they're not getting paid nearly enough. I don't know who wrote the...
You don't owe any money right now.
Okei, mistä et saa musiikkia? Missä meillä olisi kaappa?
Taxi!
Käypä kaupalla. Saako sieltä mitään semmoista ostettua?
Where am I taking you now?
Käypä tuolla ihan. Mikä toi?
And that'll be $22, Mac.
He's waiting to be paid.
Joo.
Thanks, kid.
You can't do much with the whole.
Yeah.
Welcome to the come and go. We only carry up to $20,000 cash in the safe. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. We keep our birth control devices discreetly hidden behind the counter. If you tap gently on the sign, I will know what you want. This way, our customers need never feel self-conscious or embarrassed.
Look, it's your... You have plenty of breath spray for now.
Okay.
These candies are all packed, which is pretty misleading.
Hands off! Store employees and...
You've gotten as much use out of these wine boxes as you can. Beef snacks turn you into an animal, Larry.
I can't. My doctor says too much caffeine stimulates my libido. I can't drink soda. I mean, literally. I have a defect.
Everything here, and by viewers like you. Everything, and by...
No.
You've all... No secret panels there. You lift the floor mat, but there's nothing underneath except floor mat droppings.
Nyt meillä on taas jossain jotain. Näitä hautin kuukka. Pitää ottaa se
Pass, please.
The bouncer takes the pass and scrutinizes it as closely as his overhanging brow will let him.
You're Rabbi Cornswig?
Of course.
Okay.
No niin, alahan juosta.
Welcome to Club 69.
Thank you. Shalom.
Right.
Sielläkö vissiin mitään vois ottaa mukaansa.
There's nothing on this table you want or need. You grope one of the lamps and tweak the finial at the top. Whee! No cupping the mirror balls. This is a classy joint. It isn't Spencer Gifts. None of the schmutz on the floor looks appetizing.
On mielenkiintoista. Mielenkiintoista ellen sanoa.
Enjoy your evening, sir or madam.
The storm drain is a pit of loss and abandonment, swallowing forever one's regrets, aspirations, and metaphors.
Jaha. Täältä nyt pitäis löytää. Kun musiikkihomma jostain.
Taxi!
Katsotaanpa nyt vielä sitten. Mitäs
That leisure suit really...
Don't ask.
No, joo. Liikohan se tässä oli? Liikohan nyt oli ja... No.
Thanks, kid.
Onko täällä mitään? Täällä on mitään tietenkään.
You're not making any speeches today. You're not making any speeches.
Joo. Tää menee eriskummalliseksi. Mistä me... Ei kun niin. Pitäisikö kokeilla vielä käydä ekaa paikassa?
Taxi!
Siellä oli se. Saadaanko me sieltä mitään mukaan?
Where'll it be?
Ja tuolla. Nousin.
And that'll be 22.
Joo.
Thanks, kid.
Have a seat at the bar first. What do you think this is? Some dive even cruddier than this?
Mistä me löydettäisiin sitä musiikkia?
You slip a buck into the jukebox and search for a suitably sleazy selection.
Nälkä kun ei joku tuo nukkuva hörhö.
You rap loudly on the Nogahide door.
Joo.
Yeah? What's the password?
Tehdäänpä nyt sitten silleenkin, että mennään tuonne. Mä en tiedä, kun ei täällä oo. Ei täällä ole sellaista. No joo, lahan mennä. Aha. Nopea painele nappi.
I'm gonna need 24.
Just.
He's waiting.
Joo.
Thanks, kid.
Kohta mennyt tonni tohon taksiajeen.
It would be rude to...
Hei, syli. Mistä me nyt saadaan sitä musaa, niin sanotusti? Eikä ku... Pitäisikö me... Mennäänpä suoraan tekaa käymään tuolla.
Come on in. I'm ready for you.
Niinpä.
Oh, Larry, I've been waiting patiently right here on the bed just for you.
Some days you can't get rid of a bottle of hot sauce.
Se oli semmoista. Tämä vasarilainen.
You do a very poor imitation of Maxwell Edison.
Niinpä.
That will only make its reception worse.
We'll be back to our commercial-free 4-hour Barbra Streisand marathon after this commercial message.
I don't understand that.
How many times has this happened to you? Don't ask the hotel to send up their fine. Don't settle for call Snappy.
That's what I'd like to know.
Simple. We buy in bulk and pass the savings on to you.
That doesn't answer the question.
So call now, 555-8039. That's 555-8039. Liquor quick with Snappy Liquors. And now, back to more Barbara.
Fawn turns off the radio.
I thought you wanted music.
Larry, wine would be even better than music. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Go order us some of that wine, Larry. Please? It'll make everything absolutely perfect for our, connubial joining.
That's so romantic.
Mikä se oli nyt se numero sitten? No.
This service phone only reaches numbers inside the hotel, and there's nobody here that you need to call.
Eikö?
You pick up the phone and then realize that you don't need to speak to the front. Hey,
Niin. Elikkä meidän pitää lähteä katsomaan se puhelin ja musta se... No. Oho. Mitä tämä nyt pelleilee? Eikö niin, me oltiin vielä väärällä kerroksessa. Ilmanko? Lähdetään kattelemaan se puhelin, missä se nyt olikaan.
Taxi!
Oliko se 8059? On mikä sille ollutko se?
Where you going?
It'll be...
It's all
Thanks, kid.
I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is disconnected or no longer in service. Please hang up and dial again. This is a recording.
Mikä se nyt oli sitten?
I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is disconnected or no. This is a recording.
Oho.
I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is disconnected or no longer in service. Please hang
Mikä
up
se
and
nyt oli se
dial
numero,
again.
kun mä
This is a
muistan?
recording.
Ei.
I'm sorry, but you have this
Joo,
is a
joo.
recording.
Okei, pitää käydä.
The metal plate is not.
Tämähän meni hyvin tässä, kun ei hoksunut ottaa ylös sitä.
Oh, very nice. You click on your mother with that mouth. Oh, very nice. You click.
How's the wine, you bum?
I'd prefer to be called. The wine is... Okay, now that burning, musky aftertaste makes sense.
How's the wine?
I'd prefer... Okay.
No takas hotellille kattoo se numero ja... Perse. No niin, pääkin. Sitten here. En tiedä.
Meter says 23.
Joo.
Thanks, kid.
Please.
No? Niin tuo hypätti tulette. No niin, alahan mennä sinne ylös.
The diver holds her nose and
Joo. Kyllä. Kevään kuuntele se, mikä se oli se numero ja...
Come on in.
No joo.
Oh, Larry. Larry, I've had enough radio for now, though. Just go get that wine. I've had enough radio for...
No, mutta mikä se oli se numero?
Not now, Larry. I need wine.
Annetaan tota.
Some days you can't.
Perse. Mikähän oli se numero?
Why are you...
Ei, mitä? Sillä on tää viinipullo edelleen.
There's nothing on the...
Man, I want a vacuum that never loses suction.
Mhm. Nyt se jäi se numero, kun ei hoksun ottaa ylöstä, mikä se oli. Voi niin. No, mä pitää käydä kaupalla kattoo, saako sieltä mitään viiniä.
Taxi!
No, hypihän sinne kyyti, niin käy vielä kaupalla.
What, are you my only customer?
Kyllä, mä oon ainut sun kyytettävä. Hampy right next. Justus.
That'll be 16 bucks.
Kyllä,
It's all number
kyllä.
6.
No, kyllä.
Thanks, kid.
Don't muck
apples.
You have nothing to
No niin. Onko sit niin hankala?
Welcome to the come and go.
You've got this... We can't...
Because the software sensors...
No. We can't let you...
Because the soft...
No. You quickly rummage through the... That usually takes you at least one hand.
Joo. No. Mistä nyt saadaan se viini sitten kun... Nää.
I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is disconnected or no longer in service. Please hang up and dial again. This is a recording. I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is disconnected or no longer in service. Please hang up and dial again. This is a recording. I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that this is a recording.
Joo. Aha.
I'm sorry, this is a...
Aha.
I'm sorry, but you have reached a number that is
Mikä
disconnected
se
or
nyt
no
oli?
longer in service. Please
Katsotaanpa
hang up and
nyt
dial
sitten
again.
vielä
This
eri
is a
lailla.
recording. I'm sorry, this is a
Joo, kyllä. Tehdäänpä nyt silleen, että mä pidän pikku tauko tässä, vesketään kahvit ja palataan tuossa 3 uudestaan vaikka.
Apples! Apples!
3 vaikka uudestaan. Oho, miten mä kirjoittelin tän? Tehdään nyt semmonen, että 0,5 tunnin tauko tähän väliin. Niin. Jatketaan sitten vaikka eteenpäin tätä tai jotain. Jotain muuta. No varmaan tätä. Mutta kiitoksia kaikille.
Have been stepped on, sir. That's why they're fine.
Oh, very sophisticated.
And your order has been processed. We'll send one of our hottest young men immediately. Thanks for calling.
What did he mean, hottest?
Joo, en tiedä. Lähdetäänpä nyt sitten... No, missäs?
Taxi!
When will this shift end?
En tiedä. En tiedä milloin se loppuu, mutta...
$17, pal.
No, se on kyllä jännä. Välistä se on enempi ja välistä vähempi.
Thanks, kid.
Nyt se on tuossa se katti. Oho, sori. Joo, mennäpä kattoo. Onko täällä viinejä?
Come on in. I'm ready for you. Oh, Larry, it's you. I thought it was that cute young delivery boy again.
What does she mean by that? Oh well, you decide to let it pass. After all, this is your wedding night.
Not now, Larry. I'm waiting for you to pour me some wine.
Leave the bucket where it is. It's cold, wet, and heavy.
For you.
Enchanté.
Here's to us.
Here's to you, Larry.
All right, Larry. The stars have aligned. Love is all around.
No.
Life's sweetest reward. The sun is gonna surely shine. Now use those 3 words every young woman in love longs to hear. You touch Fawn. She looks up at you coyly, eyes shining bright, lips moist. Use those 3 words she's been longing to hear.
How about now?
Yes, Larry. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
Goody!
Are you relaxed, my love?
Yes!
Are you ready for me?
Yes! Oh, yes!
Then, let's get ready to rumble!
Uh-huh.
Get out of the way! You're a slippery little thing, aren't you?
What happened?
Whew. That was great for me. How was it for you?
Is that it?
That's it. Thanks for everything, Lance.
It's Larry.
Thanks for the ring, the candy, the money, the this, the that, the contents of your wallet. You did forget to pay me for the wine.
Oh.
I left you a few bucks. I'm not totally heartless. Just mostly. And thanks
Niinpä.
for the wine, and oops, you got me monologuing. See you later, sucker.
Fawn? Sweetheart?
A lesser man would be torn to shreds by this turn of events. But not you, Larry. You've got optimism. You've got resilience. You've got to find a way out of here.
Niinpä.
Very clever, Larry. You managed to work your knife out of your pants and use it to slice the bungees until... Well done, Larry. You're free. You quickly dress. Now you're feeling ready to go back out and conquer the world.
Niinpä.
The cheap knife broke in the process, so you dispose of it as any responsible gamer would do. There's a box of tissues on the counter. This was back before they were impregnated with aloe or lotion, when a tissue wasn't afraid to be a tissue.
Muuten paljonko meillä on edes rahaa näille? Jaa, me ei vitonen enää rahaa. Justus. Ja, mitä me tässä nyt sitten voi mennä?
You've sighted a rare American K-Works aluminum model number 12 wine bucket.
Ooh, good. That's another one I can cross off my list.
Ooh, it's a 1965 Schadenfreude, best served slightly chilled. Is it a coincidence that this cactus is an angiosperm?
No. Saanko me tästä mitään mukaan?
You don't need a tissue right now. Actually, the truth is that you never learn to blow your nose. One glass is enough, Larry. You want to be able to function, don't you? One glass.
Joo.
This ornate mirror has very faint gold lettering at the bottom, reading number 5 in Horn Dog series. Wow, how did they know?
Aha. Mihin meidän pitäisi sitten mennä?
If you tried to pull it, which would be fun for...
Mitäs nää höpöt? Miten se No. Yritähän. No, täällä on tämä laulaja.
Hey, baby. Are you from the Caribbean?
No, why?
'Cause Jamaican.
Oh, let me see if I...
Just joo.
That's,
Now leave it to her.
Joo.
So, hiya, baby.
Wow.
Thank you.
I can't. Maybe some...
Oh,
who's that?
the guy who plays...
What do you mean?
You really?
Mennäpä takas, käydä kyllä ylellä katsoa mitä se yksi meinaa just. Tuolla jos kyllä tuo.
You gesture and yell at the diver.
Hey, baby. What time do you come up for air?
She signals back to you. Neither of you has the slightest idea what the other one just said.
Sepä. Mennäpä käymällä yllä. Käymäpä siellä yllällä. Joo.
I'm sorry, I can't let...
Maybe I'm...
You're not on the...
Really?
No, joo, en oo. En ole listalla,
I can't let you go in.
Yes.
Thank you for...
I'm very
What?
No pressure.
You cleverly...
Onko tässä tullut mitään uutta?
I'll be back, babe.
I'm on it.
They seem to...
My parents, it didn't work well.
Careful, Larry. Careful.
Oliko meillä mitään semmoista?
The jasmine blossom provokes a yawn. The jasmine blossom...
Aha. Lähdetään kattelemaan. Mistä me saadaan rahaa nyt tehtyä? Vei kaikki. Kaikki maneskutkin vei toi.
There's nothing on the carpet.
Man, I want a vacuum that never loses suction.
Joo. Ei me sinnekään mennä, kun... Lähetään jonnekin muualle. Muualle. No niin.
Apple.
Joo. Aha. Pitäisikö tuo kokeilla saveitteen tuossa vähän? Kokeilla pelata, saadaan me rahaa. No. Miten se otti tää konna? No, vitosen jätteen. Meillä oli 13 tonnia tai 12 tonnia. No meidän pitää yrittää saada vähän mäniskuuttelia. No niin, sehän rupesi ehkä pikkuhiljaa antaa. Sen se vie kaikki tietenkin. Jep. Sitten ei voi muuta kuin tehdä näin. No niin, sehän meni hyvin putkeen tossa. Oho. No niin, nyt annat vielä kaikki täyteen. Sinne meni. Yksi tuo keskelle, niin... Joo, ois tärähtänyt vähäsen. Päästy eteenpäin ehkä. No, johan on huono tuuri. Johan on huono tuuri. Kato, jykipäivä, päivä. Askel vasta, no, mä oon tässä jo 3 tuntia heittänyt tätä. Tässä oli yksi akkeli, se kävi ryöstäästi, mut vaikka se piti jo tulla vaimoksi. Normijuttuja. 80. No niin, pikkuhiljaa alkaa tulemaan niinku massia. No mitäpä jykään päivään tänään. Sinne männi. Oho. On hyvä. Saas tässäkin olla nappit ja kaikki ei mitään. Joo niin just, joo kyllä. Mä tosiaan tuosta ensi viikolla käväsen siellä päin kanssa. Voi olla torstaina. Viimeistään torstaina. Tulee piipahtelemaan. Chiikkiä. Jaha. Chiki. Kyllä. Otetaanpa tuosta 40 panoksella 2 pyöräytystä, niin. En mä tiedä. Yökylän, mutta tuun käymään siellä jossapäin. Ei sitä pysty yötä olleen, kun pitää katamaatteria hoitaa. Kyllä. Kaikkia vahtia. Oho. Ei syö jääkaappia tyhjäksi. No joo. Lot. Tämä ei rupia enää antaa meille rahaa. Mä tarvitais enempikin kuin tuo 8 kyssää. $120 tärähti sieltä, että noin niinku. Sovetettahan tähän mennessä ja lähdetään kattelemaan eteenpäin peliä. Jos me tätä löydetään enää semmoista, mitä me tarvittais löytää. Oho. Täällä otetaan tietenkin turppaan tällä kujalla. Mistä arvasin? Joo, ei me tarvita turpaa ottaa, ei me jäädä kattelemaan, kun ne tekee susta zombi. Meillä ei tule kissallekaan edelleenkään mitään vissiinkään, ei se tuotakaan halua.
Don't leave that where a mediocre... You hold it out to the cat. She looks at it coolly and then goes back to thinking about her next meal.
Kyllä. Varmaan mä tuossa iltaruoan jälkeen voisin kokeilla jotain muutakin peliä.
You're not done.
Siis. Mä katon vielä tätä vähän aikaa eteenpäin, ainakin jos mä löydän jotain ja sitten mä pidän semmosen ruokatauon ja sitten mä voisin jotain muuta peliä ruveta kokeilemaan. Kylläkin.
Maybe you should like rent a car and leave me alone.
Kyllä. Britcoat, merkkinä. Aha. Mars.
Meter says $23. Pay up.
Sinne rahat. No.
Thanks, kid.
Voisin jäädä tänne oikeastaan kattelemaan, onko täällä paikkoja mitään. Sinne vaan, vaikka ei.
Sorry if this sounds a little squirrely, baby, but I'd like to store you in my cheek pouches for a snowy day.
Really? I'd like to crack your skull like a nut and bury your brains in the park.
Alrighty then.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I mean, alive.
No. Koitetaan mitään se.
Remember all the...
No.
Hey, better keep your fingers away from that moose. I ain't fed him in 3 weeks.
She's kinda squishy, like she's been stuffed and mounted.
Joo. Tää meillä oli. Niin se puukkokin hajosi siellä. Siellä. Aha. Okei. Tuonnekaan ei vielä pääse. Tää on mielenkiintoista, voipas mihin nää. Eikö kuutetaan jalat alle ja lähdetään hutsin kuukka. Käydään kattoo, onko tuolla roskiksissa mitään uutta.
You rummage around.
Aha.
That's good shrimp.
Ei. Näissä ei oo
You
vissiin
poke
mitään.
through the garbage cans, looking for anything that'll help you find true love, or a reasonable facsimile thereof.
Nothing in here but an old wallet and a can of breast spray. But my fingers smell like garbage, so there's that.
Niinpä. Sitten me tällä No, otanus. Kiitos.
You don't have anything, at least not yet. Absolutely nothing you have goes on or in or over or under or through this.
Joo. Kyllä mä taitan kohta tähän tänne jättäkääpä vielä kattoon tää baari läpi. Lopetan hetkeksi siihen, sitten katsotaan tätä eri peliä tässä jossain vaiheessa.
You rap loudly on the Nagahide door.
Yeah? What's the password?
Password is jotain.
You read off the strange password you discovered in the John.
Ken sent me?
Come on in.
Come on in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tuo kattoo edelleen tuota.
You have no current use for this painting, and we don't anticipate you finding any.
Okei, saamme tuota mitään.
There are no other toys you're interested in taking from the cabinet. They're all either too complicated, too scary, or require too much gymnastic ability.
Uh-huh.
There are no other...
Okay.
Butt bottles are highly collectible and very valuable. But since you don't know that, it's useless to you. Forget about it.
Aha. Täällä ei siis mitään oo
You
semmoista.
gingerly poke...
Joo, ei.
You wind up the...
Joo.
Rip off.
Joo.
You're...
Joo.
Don't touch...
Okei. Täälläkään ei joku tää yks mursu.
You don't need any of this garbage. You're saving your pockets for other garbage. Leaving the hook, which stands for computer-aided dog.
Just. Mennään käymään tuolla.
You yank on the you yank.
Joo. Tätä on jalat siirretty.
You can't take. They're on the other side of that closed window. You'll have to find a way to get down to them. You yank on the You can't reach.
Mielenkiintoista. Tosi tulee
This is getting
muita.
to be a habit with you.
Näin. Mennäänpä tuonne. Olisiko tässäkään nyt mitään semmoista enää mitään?
You peer inside the storm drain. There's nothing inside it worth fishing out.
Tuolla se liikkuu. No on mustia nuo. Otetaan tuota, niin näitä haistelee joka paikka. Noin, kiitos.
You can't find any territory on the building that hasn't already been marked. Peeing on the sidewalk is so last Tuesday. Get your mind and your thing out of the gutter.
Okei. Mennään tonne sisälle. Jahas. Paljonko meillä on sitä valuutta? Eiku... $97. Käydään tuo... vodka ostaa mukaan. Mä en tiedä mihin se tarvittiin, mutta johonkin se voitais tarvita.
Hello?
What'll it be?
I want to do some serious damage. Give me a vodka.
Ostetaan tommonen ja... Otta.
That'll be $5, please.
You flip $5 onto the counter. You don't drink the vodka. Instead, you carry it around in the shot glass, because you simply never know when you'll need a shot of vodka.
Sepä. Kiitoksia siitä. Mennään tohon ja...
What's a hot babe like that doing in a...
Hey, Bub! Just keep that kind of narration to yourself.
Kyllä.
I'm gonna quit. I mean...
No.
We're really starting to make a connection, eh?
I wish it was long distance.
Niinpä.
You give the babe another deep whiff.
I'm sorry. I just have to say it again. You smell amazing. You smell like cotton candy, a warm day on the beach, soft flannel sheets, and spring all rolled into one.
Radio girl perfume. $2 a gallon at Woolworths.
Joo, eiköhän se. Tuolta. Otetaan tuo. Tehdään sitten noin. Tehdään noin ja näin. Joo. Tehdään sillä, että jatketaan vaikka eri pelillä tuossa 4 aikaa, 16 aikaa, mitä se on. Jos mä saan toimia, niin katsellaan sitten myöhemmin vähän jotain muuta.